Look so lonely at the top of emotional. Don't you support me, you're killing me. And I'm so hungry at the winning of. Okay. Just leave me alone, you're killing me. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own, baby. Don't want no love, don't want no friends, count 20s, never 10s. Came up on a couple bands and you can't get nothing from me. Always got your hand out, looking for a handout, running chasing at the club, wanna see what I'm about, but you ain't finessing on me. You think it's easy to be rolling with the money team. You ain't nothing but a least bad credit on your name. While you always in the streets, we can never be the same. Free game, another lesson on me. Okay. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own, baby. Look at me, stop telling me that you support me, you're killing me. Don't waste my time, just leave me alone, you're killing me. So lonely, that time of me, don't you support me, you're killing me. And I'm so hungry, don't waste my time, just leave me alone, you're killing me.
Now shorty just pause, keep that fake love, I don't need your applause. Where was you at when my back hit the wall? Know when the call was about to end it all. Went off the deep end and you let me fall. Bounce back like D-Rose, bitch, watch how I ball. Lonely up here, but that's life, fuck them all. Can't trust them at all, cause last I recall, look, I've been making moves, no help, 10 toes, mad losses and shit I had to take. Drifting on my own like castaway. Thinking about the homies who passed away. And raking up the loot the fastest way. Better make them mad today. Fuck who don't feel it, the menace and villain. OG got me wheezy, it's really no ceiling. If you switched up on me, better stand on that shit. Still walk around like I be the man in this bitch. Shooters and they ran out like Japan in this bitch. Finna blow shit up like it's Iran in this bitch. You can never kill the vibes, take your best shot. Sitting high, number 9, it's the best spot.
So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. Baby.
Nah. I wish they did though. Seems like it should be for me, should don't it? I know that. Yeah.
Said it's a nice song. I was wondering if they made it for him.
Who's what?
Who was that singing?
Corey C. Oh, it's hot. Corey C.
It's a good song.
Oh, the song is on point now.
Yeah, it's a really good
You from
song.
Cleveland, right? Guess what? Her mother's from Cleveland. Like her roots is in Cleveland. Yep. Cassandra Pride is her name. Cassandra Pride. She's from Cleveland. And her daughter Corey C. She's I think she was born in Virginia, but she lives in Virginia now.
Oh, okay.
But so she's doing so.
I always recognize Cleveland people. I don't know, but
yeah,
I like that song though.
Listen, we about to hit it one more time, just so I can.
Run it back.
Hey, come on over here. You walked in here. Damn, you can't come in. You can't come bust up in the damn show. You gonna say something? Come on over here. Come on over here. Goddamn minute. I'm talking about. Oh, damn. Hey, in the building, everybody. Goddamn. You know who he is. All day, every day. My boy, Van. All Day Johnson, Black Ink Houston, doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're in the camera, Van.
What's going on out there, people? You know what I mean? Had to come stop in on my big brother. You know, we family now, so had to come on, check them out, see what they doing over here with the chef. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Proclaiming that Black Ink Houston work. Looking good all on that thigh right there.
Show me your socks.
Pull up to 5727 Richmond Avenue, baby. Oh, yeah. Don't play no games.
And shout out for the damn thigh tattoos. I told Van the damn thigh game was gonna be hot this summer. I already told him that it was a thigh summer.
It's a thigh.
It's a thigh summer. No, ain't no thigh summer. It's a thigh summer. You know what I'm saying? But
I think he said I took it like a champ. Tell him. Man, listen, I'm ready to get my next one. I want you to do like a memory of.
Talking to the mic. I want people to hear what you're saying.
I want to get a memory of with my sister. I want my grandmother, my grandfather, and my aunt. I want you to do 4 of them for me. And I don't know what I want. Just I think of me something I want on my arm right here. And then I want my chef hat. I'm gonna show you what I already found some pictures that I'm looking for. I'm ready.
Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it? She wanted the whole family
to see about you, but I didn't call you and make an appointment. I figured it was gonna be like smacking up there.
Right.
But this, I want something like this. I got a couple of different ideas, and I want it like right here on my hand. Yeah, I with a fork and knife in the back. So something like that. And that's it. So those 2 coming soon.
And shout out to the damn tattoo transactions happening here on 5Cast exclusive. This is what I do, baby. I bring exclusives in. If you want to mess with somebody, you better mess with me. The exclusive game.
Socks.
You know what I'm saying?
Show your socks.
Oh, look what he rocking.
Yeah, get the socks. The socks.
Hold up.
The Rihanna. Better have my
money. You got the Rihanna. What they say? Bitch better have my money. Goddamn, shout out to Rihanna socks out here in the building. We got it down.
Where you get that from? Y'all should know.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Hey man, hey,
yes, give me a pair.
Hey, where can people go? What's the address of Black Ink Houston so they know where to come?
Y'all can come to 5727 Richmond Avenue, right in the gallery area. Come on, get tattooed, man. At Black Ink Houston, baby.
Hey, give my girl Ursa 32G a shout out and Tony M for me.
What's her name? Ursa 32G. Shout out, baby. Much love. I appreciate you. And Tony M, much appreciation.
Y'all better come get some tattoos.
They come and do it. You know what I'm saying? All day. That's what they do. All right. Hey, check this out. Shout out to the pocket. Let me hey, I'm gonna play a song one more time real quick. I gotta go make a transaction, make a move real quick. All right.
We'll be here.
Stop telling me that you just want me, you're killing me. Don't tell that lie. Don't waste my time. Just leave me alone. You're killing me. Love so lonely at the top of emotional. That you just want me, you're killing me. And I'm so hungry at the waste my time. Okay. Just leave me alone. You're killing me. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, I could get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, I could get it all on my own. Baby, don't want no love, don't want no fast count twins.
The 5Cast, we get the damn thigh shots going in here. Don't play with us. 5Cast be getting damn Tony M. 5Cast be getting damn thigh tattoos laid up in here.
So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, I could get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. Baby, don't want no love, don't want no fast count twins, never test, came up on a couple bands and you can't get nothing from me. Always got your hand out, looking for a handout, running kissing at the club, wanna see what I'm about, but you ain't finessing on me. You think it's easy to be rolling with the money team. You ain't nothing but a least back, heard it on your name while you always in the streets. We can never be the same. Free gave another lesson on me. Okay. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own, baby.
waste my time. Just leave me alone. You're killing me. So lonely at the top of me. Don't you up on me. You're killing me. And I'm so hungry. Don't waste my time. Just leave me alone. You're killing me.
Now shorty just pause. Keep that fake love, I don't need your applause. Where was you at when my back hit the wall? Know when the call was about to end it all. Went off the deep end and you let me fall. Bounce back like D-Rose, bitch, watch how I ball. Lonely appear, but that's life, fuck 'em all. Can't trust them at all, cause last I recall. Look, I've been making moves, no help, 10 toes, mad losses and shit I had to take. Drifting on my own like castaway. Thinking about the homies who passed away. And raking up the loot the fastest way. Better make 'em mad today. Fuck who don't feel it, the menace and villain. OG got me wheezy, it's really no ceiling. If you switched up on me, better stand on that shit. Still walk around like I be the man in this bitch. Shooters and that red dot like Japan in this bitch. Finna blow shit up like it's Iran in this bitch. You can never kill the vibes, take your best shot. Sitting high, number 9 is the best spot.
So lonely at the top, I'm emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. So lonely at the top, I'm emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own, baby.
Hey there, shut up to me right now. Cause y'all waited, and I appreciate y'all waiting. I had to run outside for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So we good.
It's all good.
Hey, check this out. Hey, welcome everybody. I know I was up in Dallas last night. You were saying shooting a show up in Dallas. Great show. Y'all saw it. Response has been crazy. Miss Hawkins, she's been inundated on her flight back to Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So she hit me a couple times. She was just like, yo,
Nice.
the love was crazy last night. So
What did she do?
she's a safety auditor for like the biggest auditing company for the railroad system nationwide.
Nice.
So she only female.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Do this right here, right?
Yeah.
But she has she owns a dump truck company as well.
Love it.
But she's always scaling above that. So she has her railroad contractor license.
Nice.
Yeah, so she can literally bid to build railroads throughout America.
Oh man.
Nobody's done that before.
about
Sister
a-
ain't
that's
done
for
that.
a
Come
black
on now.
woman.
You better stop playing.
I'm like, what?
Y'all better stop playing. So you ain't even heard that.
Man,
And so
that
now,
is bomb.
and so now she's working on she's getting a highway, but she can build highways. She's getting a license to build highways.
Oh, that's
In America.
amazing.
Yes.
Come on, man.
I'm too big.
And this is my homegirl,
Miss Hawkins?
Miss Hawkins.
Oh, Miss
Her name-
Hawkins.
Evelyn Hawkins. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Look,
make sure
that's-
you get the Instagram.
Please.
I'll make sure you get an Instagram. And
Absolutely.
Look,
she-
I'm already
she's,
fangirling. Like, what's her
yeah,
name?
she's
I
serious.
know, I'm
She's
fanning out
serious.
big time.
All
And,
right.
nah, we from we grew up together.
Gonna
So
send the boys over to her.
yeah, so she's
Teaching everybody.
doing her thing. She's doing her thing.
I love
But
it.
anyway, hey, welcome everybody. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, usually people will become my relative like after the show, but I'm telling you right now, these two they're already relatives already before the show. You know what I'm saying? Because one,
Hey.
we done integrated, graded, and everything. We out here, you know. I knew her thigh tattoo before I even knew it was her thigh. You know what I'm saying? Look, I done had deep conversation about her thigh tattoo to the artist, and I ain't realized who thigh was. You know, we was just like just talking. I'm like, damn, who can do it? Butcher knife. Who cutting somebody up? Like that's a straight thug or something right there. But then after I put it in perspective, you know what I'm saying, I kind of understand whose it is and everything. So, welcome to the show. I got to start it off right with my wink and drink. Let me go ahead and get the wink and drink game together first, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. What we're gonna get started with? Wink and drink. What? A wink and drink. What? A wink and drink. What? Hit up, G. It's 5 o'clock. It's time to leave. I dig into my pockets, pull out my car keys, grab my wallet, walk out the front door, unlock my phone, open the app store. I need a place to meet and think. Found a brand new app called Wink and Drink.
Yeah.
It's Wink and Drink.
Hey.
It's Wink and Drink.
Come on.
It's Wink and Drink. A brand new app where people meet.
Come on.
It's Wink and Drink.
Hey.
It's Wink and Drink. Come on. It's Wink and Drink. A brand new app where people meet.
Yours.
Don't act like y'all didn't like that jam right there.
That was nice.
Listen,
That was nice.
hey, the Wink and Drink app, the daggone everything is going on Wink and Drink. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about that a little later on. What's going on tomorrow? What's jumping off?
Okay.
You know, we're doing it big tomorrow. Wink and Drink. You know, say we got a couple people. You know, people you know. What's the Houston gentleman? That's his name. Gentleman of Houston.
My boy
Gentleman
Dave,
Houston is gonna be there.
David.
Boy Hollywood Al. You know Hollywood.
Yeah,
Hollywood.
he was
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
put a ring on it.
Put a
with,
ring on it. There you go.
with,
Ashley.
Right,
That's
right.
Ashley.
Vanity Perkins will be there, and also Kendrick Perkins will be there as well, and
nice.
myself. So we'll be.
Where's it gonna be?
We haven't put the location out yet. So what
Okay.
happened? You have to download the app,
Oh, so
and so we're gonna put the location in the app so everybody can come there.
Nice. That's dope.
And so we're gonna be giving away, you know, a lot of things.
Oh, what time?
It's gonna be 7:00.
I have a dinner.
Come on now. Come on.
Sorry. I'm already booked. You should have let me know before now.
Queen Naja.
I like to know where the location.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure you know where the
Yeah,
location
thank you.
is. I'm gonna make sure you know where it's at.
Thank you. I
Cool.
appreciate
Right
it.
there.
I'm out.
No, because you say, listen, I'm trying to get you in there. You know, I'm trying to get you in there with exclusive now.
After?
My exclusive, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What time you doing with it? What time you doing with that?
Probably about 9.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna make sure you VIP over there.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Damn, shout out.
Look.
Shout out. Don't worry about it. You gonna hit that button too. Just remember the yellow button. Hold on. I gotta say something good. Right? Say something good real quick.
Something good real quick.
Hit the damn button.
Hey!
You know what I'm saying? the button is on point out here. I'm gonna tell you now. That
Show
button.
me another one.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the buttons. And it's yellow,
You know what I'm saying?
And it's yellow.
like your shoe.
Shoe,
Oh, wait, you can
legs.
see my shoes underneath.
Okay, go ahead. What's them right now?
These are my Vapor Max.
Okay. And then shout out to the damn Vapor Max.
Vapor Max.
Hit the button.
Hit the button.
Woo!
She was-
Yellow canary,
Nah,
baby
she was
canary.
a little late.
I'm
She was a little late.
sorry.
She was a little late.
She was a little late.
She was a little damn
my
late
bad. I
right
was
there.
tripping.
Come on now.
You was on the
I'm gonna be on
on the
next.
downbeat.
I was listen. I need to get it together. My friend, she gonna make sure.
Downbeat on that one.
Okay.
All right. All right. So check this out. Hey, y'all know who my guest is today. If you don't know, there's something wrong with you. That's the first thing I gotta tell you right now. Hey, listen, I bring you in right now. If I don't bring you in, I don't know who's gonna bring you in. Now you might want to. You may want me to bring you in the next time you cooking for somebody.
Hit the button.
Listen, hit the button. Because if I listen, you know, I go out to the tables and be like, listen. I know y'all think y'all might know who's in the back. You know what I'm saying? But when the plates come out and your mouth just starts slipping all over the place, say, I'll bring you out here. Shay, don't play with me. Goddamn, you better stop playing. Because I break. She made it that time. You know what I'm saying? She made it that time.
I'm trying to redeem myself.
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So you may have seen her on. You may have. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure you have. You may have seen her on season 3. You know what I'm saying? We're Ready to Love on the own channel.
Yes.
You may seen her a couple years ago in a show called Roam to Love.
So Rome for Love on Bravo.
She messed up, Naja. Queen Naja, she messed up
She
over
on
there.
the downbeat. I told you.
Downbeat. Come on now, is that really?
Look, Shay, we ain't gonna
Okay,
ask you
okay.
to soul clap no more.
But I'm gonna tell you where you can see her. Honestly, this is real talk here, right here. You can see her giving back. You can see her feeding people. You can see her like really caring for the community. You know what I'm saying? Getting out there and ensuring not that people just eat, but they eat the right way. Because sure, people can cook food all day, but to really cook things that are nutritious and that are doing their body good, it really takes somebody who really cares about what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's meal prepping, you know what I'm saying? Explaining when they're cooking. You know what I'm saying? I'll be watching the show now. Don't act like I'm gonna be watching your stuff like that. You better stop playing. Oh, you cut it out. Oh no. See, you gotta let it go through. You gotta let it roll.
See, now I know the rules.
You
Okay.
gotta let it roll, then you won't stop it. Now go ahead and hit it so we can go ahead. Okay. Yo.
Almost.
Now you're looking at you.
I like. There you go.
I'm
There.
not
Don't
gonna
say.
ask you to soul clap.
But so when somebody, you know, they really take the time to prepare and make sure things are great. I mean, that's somebody that really cares about what they do and they love what they do. You know what I'm saying? And so when you look at the point of celebrity, you know what I'm saying, Chef Shay, My thing is, that's the company, right? But you're a celebrity in yourself in the way you prepare the food. Listen, we got to celebrate preparation, you know what I'm saying, and cooking.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so my thing is, I want to bring you in right. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, we're going to be family. Y'all know how we do it in here.
Hey,
My girl, Chef Shay Atkins is in the damn building. Y'all better stop playing.
Anybody know me? They know me. I like a fan. Y'all know I like my fans. Y'all know I like my fans.
So
well, I mean, my blowing fan on me like all the time.
Yeah, it's all good.
I can't sleep.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong. Shout out to the damn fan.
To the fan.
Oh, should have hit the other button. Should have hit the other damn button. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get help. I'm gonna learn this keyboard for tonight. I'm gonna get this keyboard tonight.
All right. So how you doing? And welcome to the show.
I'm doing good. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
That's what we do.
I feel so welcome.
That's what we do.
I feel so
welcome.
welcome.
We're gonna slide us a little closer because we want to make sure that they get that voice.
I feel so welcome. I do.
Do you?
This is. I mean,
on, keep real now.
All,
keep it real now.
First of all,
I'm gonna hit the button right now. Hold on, because I like to look back and let you tell me about myself.
I know the rules now. I gotta wait, but I know when we got picked up, I felt like
it's all good. We're gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. We're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right. Don't worry about it.
Well, thank God.
Okay.
I have been feeling this is like so my head is normally too.
It's that good hair.
Listen.
What this is a good hair. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's the silken press.
I got the Indian in my family.
Shout out to it. Okay. It's in there too. She got the blade on her thigh to prove the fact.
Y'all know it's Cherokee. All black people got Cherokee.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, cut the book.
So so my head is so small. I can never fit like headphones and stuff. It's always weird. But anyway, I felt welcome since you picked us up.
Okay.
I mean, the ride over was like, I didn't even notice any traffic, which is not normal at 6:00 in the evening on a Friday.
Right.
In Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
Coming in the gallery in the Montrose area. I'm just saying. So
shout out to knowing which route to go and knowing the traffic times. See, I know when you can move and when you can't move. You don't want to move before a certain time. It's a sweet spot.
See, you know what? That is the rule I have lived by since I lived here. People know I don't travel between any of my appointments are after 10 and before 3. Between 8, between 6. Well, I'll say between 6 and 7, I'll need to get where I'm going.
Right.
But at 7:00, you need to be there because traffic starts at 6:30.
Right.
And just gets worse on down.
Well, it does in a way, but in a way, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you kind of figure out the rhythm, because everything has a pattern, right?
Okay.
You know, and
I can appreciate
I kind of figured
that.
the pattern out now.
All right.
So I kind of know how to move through that thing a little bit. Shout out to that right there. But she thought it was gonna be an hour before we got back here. But it was about, 13 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
It was
a strong
very
13
quick,
minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Very quick.
Never stopped one time, right?
Not one time.
Not one time. It was
good.
moving the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Good job.
And then shout out to knowing which directions to go right there. Okay. All right. So I try, when people come, I tell everybody to bring a +1 with them. And the reason why, because one, I want people to feel comfortable when they come here. That's the number one reason. Even if they came by themselves, they're gonna feel comfortable. I'll make sure you feel comfortable. It's just what I do, right? My comfortable making you feel comfortable game is strong, and everybody knows that.
Strong.
It's strong. But I think it's better when you can bring somebody that you know what I'm saying, so that you can enjoy and have the experience at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And so with that right there, your lovely friend over here, her name is Queen Naja. We're going to go ahead and put Queen on the books right there. In the building.
Thank you. And you hit my button on time. I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? She brought you in the right way.
I'm trying. Because I was giving her the side eye.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't want a side.
So tell us a little something about you. You know what I'm saying?
So my name is Naja. Outside of being Chef Shay's friend.
Okay.
I am a business owner.
Come on, shout out. You ain't gonna do that lightly.
Yeah.
Hell no. what business we got out there?
I own a driving school.
Hold up. No, you playing around.
No, really.
No. You playing around.
No, she's serious.
No, really.
No, I'm not saying you don't have one.
Are you looking for one?
Yes. No, I'm for real.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm
see?
right. I'm here.
Everything works in
I just got you the inside scoop on something, right? Did I just do that?
You did.
I just made the inside nation.
You did.
So can I get in?
I got you. I got you.
With the 3.
I got
Carry
you.
the 1.
I got you.
Shout out to
Carry the 1.
we just set something up right there.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. So the name of my school is I Teach Drive.
Mm-hmm.
So you can catch me on Instagram at iTeach Drive,
Mhm.
iteachdrive.com.
Right.
But we take people from start to finish.
Okay.
So kids,
Yeah.
as young as 15,
Right.
permit, lessons. I do adults, defensive driving, and
Right.
I give the test too. So
Hold on now. You,
I give the road test. So you don't have to
come on.
go.
Let's stop playing. Shay, you playing around, Shay.
I'm sorry, I was
Shay,
in golf.
uh-uh.
I was so in
Shay,
golf.
no, you can't be doing that now.
I was so engaged. I
Okay,
wasn't even. I wasn't
listen now, we gotta
focused. I'm
hit that
just so
button at the right
excited
time.
about my
Ooh.
friend's
That's
business.
okay. So just real quick, so many people, especially kids, they are very nervous when it's time for them to take the road test because it can be intimidating if they go to DPS. They got the cops there, all that. It's set up to be intimidating. But you can come to me. I will help you with parallel parking, make sure you're good, and just safety.
What is
So if you need the road test, thank you. So if you need the road test, the
Chef Shay
lessons,
on the button now. You
There
can't
you
tell
go.
them about the damn button. She on
Right.
that thing.
the road test, the lessons, all that, I'll get them on the freeway, all of that. So just holla.
What's the Instagram? So I need to put this out here so
It's
people.
I Teach Drive.
Yes.
I Teach Drive.
Yep.
I mean, people that have to go to court
That's it.
for
Yep.
tickets and stuff like that. You know,
Are
this
you-
is an
Are you
avenue.
booked? I mean, how does it work? Do you got weekend stuff? I mean, how does it work?
I work every day.
So,
So
but you already booked all out.
no.
Huh?
No.
Okay.
Don't be putting that out there.
No, I'm asking because no, I'm about to give you a booking. Is what I'm trying to tell
booked
you.
and busy,
I'm
but just
busy.
call. We make
However,
Right.
time.
You can make
I
some
get
time.
it done. I'll get it done.
Okay. Well, I got somebody for you.
I got you.
Okay. Damn,
I got
shout
you.
out to this right here.
There you
Bam.
go.
Look at
It's
that.
a wrap. We just got business. See how we do business right there?
I love
There
it.
you go. Hit the button.
Look, I ain't got to hear it more tonight. Listen, Chef Shay got the damn button. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what we do. We bring people in so we can make sure. Listen, you got to have a whole crew. Listen,
I'm ready
well,
for
you better
it.
go and get you
And
some. You
listen,
better get expansion going on
I'm
then.
hiring. So if anybody is looking
Lord,
to
have
learn
mercy.
this skill, let me just tell you a real quick story, and then I'm gonna pass it to my friend.
You ain't gotta pass it. You know, I'll take it if it need to be tough. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
You're
gonna tell you a
good.
real
You-
quick
Tell 'em
story.
what's up.
So it took me a long time to find somebody who would teach me how to do the driving school because
Right.
they see you as their competition. And so it's only a certain amount of people who can teach you and give you the licenses. There's a lot of licenses that you have to have as state licenses. So I finally found a lady that was ready to retire. And she gave me, everything I needed to know. So at this point, I'm ready to hire so I can teach other people to do this business. So I want a franchise. I want them to do their whole thing. So what we're gonna do, you heard this here
Hey,
first.
Shay, I'm worried now. God. I watched Rome to Love now. I'm worried now. We need you on Ready to Love.
We
Okay,
need you,
that Rome to Love got you a little off on the hand stuff now. Shout out to that was a good joke.
So what we're wanting to do, my vision is to have other people who want to start a business doing a driving school. Maybe you're a teacher, you have the summer off, you need extra income, whatever it is. I'm going to give you the game because nobody gave it to me.
Listen,
Each one
You-
teach one.
Each one teach one.
well, you done came
I
on the
love
show
it.
and just did some stuff. You just
I
did
love
some
it.
stuff.
That's one of the, I mean, honestly, just so you know, one of the things I love about her and our relationship has always been about just when we get together, it's not just about friendship. It's about the fact that we connect each other and with other business opportunities, and we also have other people in our circle. I mean, our network is a network of billionaire
Right.
minds, like seriously, and that's the kind of company I like to keep. So
And you have to.
I mess with this one. This
We
one is
have to.
today.
I'm messing with you too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You don't mind if I mess with you, do you?
No.
Okay, shit. We
Hey.
messing. Hold up, Tony. You got a question. Tony said, does she do commercial license testing also?
So Tony, to answer your question, not yet. So in
Mhm.
order for me to do that, I have to have my CDL for 2 years.
Okay.
Not there yet.
Okay.
However,
Comma.
coming soon. But Tony, if you do have a CDL and
Yeah.
you want to learn that,
Yeah.
hit me up because I'm looking for somebody who can kind of fill in.
Damn, shout out. Hold up.
Look,
There's a shout out right there. Though.
I'm just saying, Tony. Let's
Damn.
make it happen,
I'm just
Tony.
saying it's so many of us that have like our trucking companies, all of that stuff. We can use the CDL.
Come on now. Don't play on that. Don't make me pull out my stuff now.
We can
You know
use
what
the
I'm saying?
CDL.
Come on now.
Big
So like
Jesus.
unlike regular driving school, that might be like $500. CDL is like $3,500.
Oh yeah,
You see
Hold on,
what I'm
you playing
saying?
around
So
right now. You playing around. So you saying right now. So you saying like, but even for you, but for you to train somebody, you have to have your TCDL for
right,
2 years
for 2
first.
years first. But I don't have. But however,
Comma.
if someone does,
Right.
I got a plug that can give you the license so that you can. We'll talk.
Okay, we'll talk
We'll
then.
talk.
Okay, don't
It sounds like a sidebar
I'm like,
conversation
say
to me.
Say less.
It sounds like a
Bam.
sidebar.
that commercial game. Don't play now.
Look. Now listen now. All right, give me your real phone. I know you got 3 phones. Give me the phone that you check.
Oh, you good?
Okay.
You good?
You said you
I told you.
plugged.
I just don't check voicemails, but we text them good.
Okay,
You know what I'm
great.
saying? We don't text
Okay.
voicemails. Don't check them.
How long have you had your CDL?
6 years.
I had to get one back when I was working at Nestle
Oh, did you?
in corporate America. I had to learn how to drive a semi, back it up, and
Are you
everything.
serious?
I had a CDL license for about 4 years.
Now, shout out to damn Nestle. Shit, you got to moving water and chocolate and everything else. Shit.
And ice cream, baby. I was with the ice
Oh,
cream
so you
division.
the ice cream lady?
I love me some Haagen-Dazs.
Come on now, what?
Mm-hmm. That's delicious. Butter
Ooh.
pecan, boo.
You better get
Ooh.
off that dairy. Get off that dairy.
Well, I am transitioning because I'm doing froyo now.
Froyo.
Look, don't give it a fake shout out. Did you see how?
Yeah, because you got over there like that might have
was a
sucked
fake-
or something.
No,
That was a fake
Pinkberry.
shout
To be
out.
honest with you,
Yeah.
Pinkberry has been one of my favorites since I was in Chicago,
Uh-huh.
and I love Pink. I love that, but I don't like that there's only like one location here, but
Right.
it's not far from my house, so I can live with that. But yeah,
Okay.
Pinkberry is a good alternative to us that's trying to get away from, but it's still dairy. They have a
Mm.
dairy-free one, but
Yeah, I
You
would
know.
rather. I don't do dairy.
I know she just made like a lot of changes in her diet, and
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to slowly incorporate them. And I was telling you about that book I'm reading by
Right.
Dr. Gundry, and I am really just excited to get into the meat of this. Like I'm only into the first part of it,
Uh-huh.
but this talk about this reversing your genes so that they can like your genes are like programmed like a computer to kill you off when you start to do bad stuff to it. It's just this crazy. Like I just love it. But this concept, there's people that have been losing weight and getting healthier for years
Right.
doing this under Dr. Gundry's, plan and revolution. And I'm excited to see what it looks like. And that's the thing. I'm a big advocate of doing a little bit of what I believe is best for my body,
Right.
and a little bit of what I feel like is making sense from a scientific standpoint
Okay.
as well. So
I see that right there. That
Yeah.
shit. Shout out to that shit. Y'all both doing good. Oh, hey, listen.
Love it.
But all right, so let's do this right here. So we're gonna go ahead. You told us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing. So I need to go into this right here. We're gonna rewind and tape. This is what we do on Fivecast. Rewind and tape. We kind of talk to the people, kind of see who they were coming up, you know what I'm saying? And then I kind of put this little thing together based off everything you say, because I'm gonna remember everything you talk about tonight. I'm gonna remember it.
okay.
And at the end of the show, I'm gonna repeat, you know what I'm saying, in a summary fashion, basically detail to what you said.
Okay.
I got a gift or something. I don't know where I get this gift from. You know what I'm saying? But I can remember what people say. But
Go
That
with
is,
it.
I
It's
think
crazy.
it's a
It's
recording.
weird.
It's a recording.
it is. Okay. All right. Shout out to that right there. Shit. That sounds like a good shout out moment.
He's like, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Right. It was the Oz.
All right. So check this out. So we're gonna go back. I told you 12 years old, right?
Mhm.
But we're gonna take it back a little further.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna take it back to where did your parents meet?
Ooh.
Mm,
At a lounge.
at a lounge. Shout out to that damn lounge. That was the hottest lounge out ever. Let me tell you what it went down in at the damn lounge right there, off of 103rd in Wilson.
Actually, it was probably the tavern that my uncle owned. I
Okay.
believe at the time.
Right.
My Uncle Freddie, my dad's
The
brother.
damn Fred.
Yeah.
Uncle Fred.
Uncle Fred.
Okay.
We call him Freddie, but his
right.
name was
yeah,
Fred.
Fast Freddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a fast
I thought he was
Fred.
fast throwing them dice.
Ah. Facts. Shout
Okay.
out to Uncle Freddie. I love you.
Okay.
But yeah, he was a Thundercat. So my mom and my dad met there. It was called, I believe it was called the Two Aces. Either they
Okay.
met there or they met at another neighborhood
Right.
like tavern.
So from the stories you heard, it was love at first sight with those two.
Hell no.
Come on now. What you mean? What love at first sight?
No.
You almost shouted that out too. I saw you. Your left hand was like I can't shout that shit
look,
out.
I was like, oh, look.
It wasn't
no.
love at first sight with them too.
No.
Come
my
on
fa-
now.
My father is like over 20 years older than my dad.
Okay,
I mean, my mom is 20 years younger
Okay,
than
that
my
sounds
dad.
better right there.
Yeah,
Hey, then
yeah.
shout out to mom. Look, mom like little season on her steak.
She does.
She's like a little seasoned out there.
As does her
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with some damn season.
I swear, I like a little season. I like a
Listen,
little
damn
extra
season,
season.
boy.
I made my own. That's how much I like it.
Ooh, you make it. Oh shoot. Okay.
But yeah, they met. So yeah, my father was a seasoned man. As a matter of
Okay.
fact, it's interesting that my father was older than my grandfather, my mom's dad.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that season now. Shit, mama knew what she wanted. Listen, you couldn't kill her taste. Her taste was serious. She was, Mama was like, wait, don't play with mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, those two.
All right. So now,
My mom had a boyfriend that was like out of the country, but
Mhm.
my dad was a charmer.
okay. Just smooth joke.
Ah,
Chi-Town's finest. Come on now.
Pretty Ricky, what they call
Pretty
him.
Ricky, what they call him? Ooh. What during that time period, from what you hear, because you were born in this time, what did you hear about Pops? Like how smooth
He was
Pops?
he was just a very he was a very smart man, very southern though. Came out from Utica, Mississippi.
Okay, from the
And-
SIP. Okay.
Yep, and he he came here to work for Ford Motor Company, and he retired from there many years later, obviously after I was a lot older, but he was just a very charming, good-looking man with some money in his pocket, with a look. He had swag. I mean, he was swagadocious. I mean, I
Swag.
look at pictures of him like, damn, he could have got it for real.
Well,
Like my dad
Damn,
was.
shout out to damn dad. He was goddamn
Fine
and I
ass.
said dad dad. I don't say GD. I said dad.
Right.
He
Fine
he
ass.
was smooth like that.
Yeah, he was very
Just
smooth
smooth.
and very, very attractive. And
Right.
like I said, my mother was very naive and young, and she was very sheltered. Grew up in a
Okay.
church home,
Okay.
so she was ready to get out and get crunk.
Okay. So mama
So when
was,
she
mama
met
was church
dad,
shat.
it was she was ready to be.
Yeah.
She was ready to be a Thundercat,
Shit. So
and it worked out for him. And
worked out
you
for
know,
her and everything
her and-
because here you come.
yeah, I come.
Okay. So now, any brothers and sisters?
I'm the only child to my mother and
Okay.
father.
All right.
But I do have a little sister, and I have an older sister, or she's deceased now.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I have an older sister with my dad,
Right.
and my younger sister with my mom. But I grew up with both of them. My
Okay.
mom just had my a younger sister 3 years later. But her and my dad kind of broke up and
Okay.
then got back together.
Yeah. Hey,
so.
shout out to the damn breakup. Listen, that's what they were doing back in them days. Listen, you break up the makeup, baby.
Yeah.
That's why they made all them damn
But
songs.
don't never get divorced.
No, you're gonna choke
Never.
somebody.
Oh, no, they were
you
together for like
die first. Ain't no damn divorce.
18
We'll
years
break
of
up.
their foolishness.
Listen,
Lord
that's
Jesus.
love though. So that's that good love. That's what people don't understand. That was good love.
That's what they say.
So let's go to 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Me?
10-year-old.
Okay.
So when you were 10, what type of kid were you at 10 years old?
I was very curious about everything. I like to cook. I started cooking when I was
Even at 10?
I was cooking when I was at 7.
Oh,
Yeah, I started
okay.
cooking when I was 7 years old. My dad taught me how to cook really young. Well, my mom always had me in the kitchen cutting up stuff and doing stuff for Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays. So I was always the green pepper, celery, onion, girl that did
Okay.
and the gizzards. And I just was making all kind of food like that when I was super young.
Shit, y'all doing gizzards up in Chicago?
Oh, baby.
Shit, I ain't know. But you from Mississippi. No, you said dad taught me.
See?
Mississippi.
See?
Okay, listen, I had to get my math right because
Get it
something wasn't adding
together.
right up. Right, but now you said
Because,
dad was Mississippi.
You see,
I understand where the gizzards came from.
bam.
Okay, got it.
Right there, just like
Okay.
that. So yeah, my dad had the southern roots. My grandfather, my grandmother was, southern roots as well.
Right.
But my grandfather was in the Air Force, so they moved around a lot. So my mom was she was very well rounded,
Right.
but she was very sheltered, and
Okay.
she was a church girl.
Okay.
So my
Ain't
dad,
nothing wrong with
my
that.
dad absolutely exploited that and just made sure that he capitalized on all
Well,
of
no,
that.
he just wanted to make sure. He just wanted to make sure. He was laying hands on it the right way. That's all.
Oh, did he lay hands?
You know,
Woo,
you
the
know-
hands. My mom slept with him one time and got pregnant.
Shout out to that one time intervention. See, he was coming in like Jesus, like God. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one time. We don't need to be a whole bunch of stuff going on.
I
Just one
mean,
time.
Yeah.
And
And
we
my mom was
good.
like, this old man that got me pregnant. She couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. But but it was meant to be because I was sent here to shed joy
Right.
and light and love
Uh-huh.
to the world.
Seasonings.
And seasonings. And
That damn seasoning is serious now.
It is.
Got that. So the moral of the story is, hey, listen. Y'all see that season out there? You better go ahead and jump on it because it's addictive. You know what I'm saying? It's addictive. You get on. Once you get hold of some season, you just listen. You can't go back to plain. Y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? That was
Salt
deep
and
right
pepper. Salt and pepper just
That
ain't
was
the same.
deep.
It just ain't the
there.
same.
It ain't the same now. You start going into them the season now and stuff like
Paprika,
that. What?
Italian
But if you don't know what you're doing,
What's gonna happen?
you might end up with too many bay leaves.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a nasty flavor.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. It can be way too pungent.
Yeah. So you got to go lightly with it.
You gotta
right?
go light.
You gotta go in easy.
Absolutely.
Don't just jump out there in the season pile.
Erica Badu said pack light.
That
Both
is
y'all.
awesome saying, you know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord. Okay, with
So,
y'all.
all right, so you around there, you moving some pots around a little bit. That's what I call cooking, moving pots. So you're moving pots around a little bit, right? At 10 years old. So did you enjoy cooking? I know he taught you how to cook, but did you enjoy
Well,
it?
it wasn't just my dad. My dad used to make me get up in the middle of the night and cook for him when he came home drunk.
Okay.
You know, so I would, and it was cool because he taught me he would like eggs and bacon and things like that. So I would make those very simple things for him.
Right.
But when it came to the foundation and principles, like the first thing I ever made was like, of course, everybody made ramen noodles, right? That was
Shout out to them. You ain't gonna talk about the damn oodles and noodles.
I mean, oodles and noodles, baby, with the hot
play
sauce.
that. What?
If you ain't put hot sauce in mine, don't make mine.
Well, you can't even do
Don't
nothing
make
with me.
mine.
I don't need the
I don't
pack.
need you to make.
I don't need the
Just
packet.
some hot sauce.
I'm with my own thing. through
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you're right. So then I made pork and beans and hot dogs. I used to make that all the
You know about that
time.
right there?
I used to fry salami with make it crust on the outside with mustard and fold it in half for me. Because my mother and my father owned a tavern. So this is like fast forward them, having me and my mother and them separate and get back together, all that. But they ended up owning the tavern together. So I grew up in this lifestyle of having this tavern. So my mom and my dad used to be gone a lot. So I had to watch my little sister, and we used to be home, and I had to cook for her. And we used to go to this little store down the street.
At 10 years old?
At we wasn't home by ourselves at 10.
Oh no! Shout out to Latchkey now. Latchkey game strong.
Latchkey, for
Listen,
real.
everybody was
Latchkey.
listening.
I ain't gonna lie. Like we seriously did. We were watching ourselves younger, but we also would go to other people's houses too. And it was like my aunts, they had a house around the corner from the lounge.
Right.
And then my grandmother didn't stay far. We were always with Big Mom.
Right.
So we were at people's houses, but there were times that I was at home with my sister and we were told if we open that door, what?
Come on now.
Your whole life gonna be changed.
Listen.
I'm talking about
well, we never knew because
we
we managed to grow up because we never opened the door. Shout out to never open that damn door. That's why we all living right now. Because we didn't open the door.
Okay, just so you know, I opened the door because I was bad as hell. I was doing stuff I ain't had no business.
You was one of those.
At 10?
Well, not at 10.
Okay,
When I got older.
Okay, we ain't got there yet.
Okay.
We got to stay with
I
the
was
number.
still good. I was still
okay,
good.
then, because I want to see when your ass got bad.
When I got bad.
All right.
Because it's coming. Oh, wait. Actually, me and my little sister, we were playing with fire, a lighter, and we burned the house up, the whole room, and we ended up having to move out.
Oh, you don't burn the damn house up.
I didn't try.
So what happened?
Gloria.
But what happened?
Gloria had the matches, and we had
you
a
didn't
big
stop,
bag
but
of
you was
clothes.
older.
I was the older one.
She had the matches,
and she had the.
And
we
you
both
knew
had
she
the
had
matches.
the. Oh,
We
see,
both had the
goddamn.
matches.
Shout out to the truth.
We both had the matches.
The truth just came out because she was so putting on Gloria.
The way you said Gloria, I thought you were about to start singing.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen, she went state on her sister so quick.
First of all, so we were
Gloria.
in there playing, and there was a big bag of clothes that were in a plastic like garbage bag,
Right.
and it caught fire, and we closed the door
Mhm.
and ran into the living room and stayed there.
What?
And didn't say anything. And then, of course, the flames got crazy, and then we were scared to tell mom and dad. They were in the room sleep,
Well,
and we was outside scared in the corner like, okay,
hold
well,
on,
I
hold
guess
on. So I just left them up in there.
we just left the fire.
See, now we know what really happened. Hey,
my God.
when we hear about these big house fires and the kids made it out and the parents was in the house, we
Now
actually,
you know
we
what
actually
happened.
know
We didn't
what
go outside.
happened.
We stayed in the house with them. We were just in the living room.
So y'all just gonna burn up in the living
We
room,
was all just
Burn up in the living room.
but you still want to tell them.
We were,
You
I
rather
went. I finally
Oh, you
went.
finally
And,
did.
I went and
Okay.
told mom and dad like,
Listen, we
I was crying. I was scared. Daddy was like, oh, Daddy was mad. Ooh, I'll
You
never forget
think
that.
You almost murdered him.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh
So-
no, that was different. My little sister was went under the bed with the lighter and set the bed on fire under him. Later on, when we moved to another place, yeah. Shout out to keeping it real.
But wait, did we hear that silence where we both was trying to process?
Yeah, we trying to process it. Hold up, now. And she
No,
went through
let
the
me
whole.
Be honest with you. She was playing with fire. She was playing with a lighter under the bed, and under the bed it was this plastic thing that used to hang, like it was a little plastic.
Yeah, I
thing.
know what you're talking
So
about.
she was under the bed playing with the thing under my mom and my dad's bed. My dad's sleep.
Oh, y'all
He
love,
sleep.
y'all love matches and flames when they sleep.
I love fire starters.
Oh
That's what
my
they used to call us, the
God.
fire starters.
Damn.
I'm a Leo. Maybe I'm a fire sign. I don't know. Maybe it started when I was really young.
You know what?
And that's cool.
That's true.
You saying?
Them fire signs.
Ooh.
That's true. That's
It's
why you
true.
got to stay with the water.
And my little sister was a Gemini.
We like
So
water.
we both.
Well,
so
well, she
we
wasn't
both-
putting out
was crazy.
fires. That's what she. Neither one of her personalities. At least one of the damn Geminis could be like, okay, I'm gonna put the fire out.
both,
You started, I'm gonna put it out. But both of
Devil
them,
and angel.
both the glorious.
The devil and
Both.
angel.
both of them under the bed.
Yeah,
Right.
because I wasn't home when Gloria did that to
Right.
Daddy. Daddy was mad as hell. He woke up like, God damn, my feet was hot.
Oh. Gloria, what Gloria at?
Gloria's in I can't see where she is right
Goddamn
now. I'm
Gloria,
sorry.
let me tell you. Gloria,
Gloria's usually running from like
okay.
Gloria's life is not conventional.
Okay.
God bless you. I don't want to tell people where you are. I don't know
Okay.
who might be looking
It's-
for
it-
you.
damn.
Gloria's name might not be Gloria no more.
Yeah, but,
Right.
but we know the artist formerly known as Gloria.
right, exactly.
She would set your ass on fire. Shout out for that right there.
I can't wait for when I see my sister. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make sure she listens to this. She gonna crack up. She's gonna
Okay.
crack up.
Damn.
Oh my
Well,
God.
them girls were setting damn fires up in there.
We were bored.
what-
We were bored.
so you were Atkins back then?
I'm still in Atkins. My
So that's what Pop's name. Mom?
dad. I didn't get my dad's last
Okay.
name. I wanted it.
Right.
I've always wanted to take it,
Right.
but I feel like at this point in life, I'm probably going to be taking someone else's
Okay.
last name. So
Got it.
it's not. It doesn't make sense. But I am proud of the fact that I have my grandfather's last name, and he's the only grandfather that I
And
ever
Gloria
knew.
had the same thing.
My little sister.
Them
Yeah.
damn Atkins girls set your ass on
They
fire.
did.
I just want to make sure I get that label right. The Atkins girls.
Yes, we
Listen.
are the Atkins
The
girls.
Atkins girl, boy. Listen, don't let matches. What my damn matches? I done blew the damn candle out.
Look,
I ain't even got the candle burning
smart
no more.
move. Smart move.
It
Yeah,
fire started.
we are something else.
Okay, all right. So let's move on up when damn flames. Let's get past some flames right now. So let's go to high school.
From the ashes now.
Thank God.
Because I'm
Thank
sure
God.
believe between 10 years old and high school, you probably done set a couple fires during that time frame.
Look, we only heard about 2. That means
I
it was
know.
12.
No, that was it. Seriously. Oh yeah. Those were two big, like I only did the one and then Gloria superseded the second when I wasn't home, thank goodness. Because Dad tells that story. It's hilarious.
Okay, all right. So let's go to high school. Your high school, your 9th grade. Okay. All right. What was fire starter? Say like at that time.
In high school, I finally started to boys actually started to notice me and they
Okay,
started
9th
to
grade.
like me.
Okay, hold up. 9th grade is serious now. That's a serious
Yeah,
grade to go
I
into
was,
now.
I was like, oh my God. One of the guys I had the biggest crush on
Yeah, what's his
in
name?
grammar school. His
What's his
name
name?
was Vincent. I
That
won't
damn
say his
old
last
Vincent.
name.
Goddamn Vincent.
I
You were
was
running around the
so
damn
in-
school. Was he upperclassman? You had season
No, we
on
were
him.
in the same grade.
Okay, she was
in
like
same grade.
she was
I didn't
chilling
really
with
like
her.
older guys like
Okay,
that. But
she-
then when I got to like middle, like I was in junior high,
Yeah.
right before I went to high school. Well, so no, we're talking about 9th grade.
9th grade.
Oh, I'm tripping. I was in high school. So yeah,
Yeah.
after that, I did like guys that were older than me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, but Vincent ass was the same. He was
Vincent
in
was
9th
in
grade.
grammar school. I'm sorry, he was in middle.
Oh,
Like
in middle
when I
school.
went to
Okay.
junior high, that was.
That was
But
Vincent.
guys started noticing me in like 8th grade. Like that's
Okay,
when I still
what
really
they notice
started-
about you?
I just never got any attention, and then all of a sudden I started getting attention from guys.
So, no, I'm saying, what did they notice about you? What was it?
They thought I was like prettier then,
Okay.
and I started to develop a little more.
Okay.
So I always had a big butt.
Okay,
but,
thighs out and everything.
I didn't have my thighs
Them
out.
thighs were not big.
I was heavier in us. I was heavier when I was
Ain't nothing wrong,
younger.
little
Though.
girl.
Yeah, I was a little
Listen,
chunky.
Ain't
I was
nothing wrong with a ham on the hawk. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Listen.
So yeah, just a little chunkier, but
Uh-huh.
I was just I was playing sports a lot. I played.
Okay,
I
what you
ran.
ran?
I,
Ninth grade.
I ran basket. I ran track.
Oh, what you
I
running?
played-
What you running track in 9th grade?
The 2x4.
2x4, did you?
I did, and
Okay.
I also did the 200 meter. And I played volleyball and I played basketball.
Damn.
I was an athlete. I was a tomboy in
So
high
you
school.
doing your thing?
Yeah, I was a big time tomboy in high school.
Okay.
Until
Shout
I
out
got
to that. We ain't going there yet though. We're still in 9th grade now.
9th grade. Oh,
Ninth
freshman?
grade.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I
gonna
was
stay
also
freshman.
into my sports.
So he's
I
in the
wanted
sports.
to. I was in clubs. I was the
Mhm.
principal steering committee. I was in
Oh,
4-H.
shit.
I was very, very
So you was
active.
ready?
Yeah, I liked school.
Okay, well that's good.
Because I didn't want to be at home.
All right. So was the cooking bug still on you
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
you
always
still,
like to cook. Yeah.
So, but now you don't up your game up down. You don't left the oodles and noodles down alone.
You know what? Definitely.
Started moving some stuff around a little bit.
Yeah, I started doing like greens and stuff like that, but I didn't
you know about them damn greens up there, girl?
I used to what? It was my job to check the greens.
Did the frost hit them? Did you get the green?
First of all, I used to pick the greens.
So you know about the frost.
I
have to hit them first to
listen,
make sure they're tender.
First of all,
okay, let's
you can't
know what's
tell
going
me
on.
not now.
We about to learn something right now.
Nothing about a green.
I want to know what you know about them greens in the ninth grade though.
In the ninth grade, the greens. Now I went from my cooking is from my mom's greens and my auntie greens.
Okay.
And they used to cut up turnip bottoms. I had to pick them.
What you know about
cut up turnip bottoms? First of all, what you gotta do is you gotta boil.
You know about some stuff.
You gotta boil that. Now back in the day, it was pork. Those ham hocks.
Yeah.
You would boil those ham hocks for about 3 hours straight, and then so they just fall off. My mom would tell me to go in there and taste it. She'll put that the celery, the green pepper, the bell pepper, onion that I cut up all night. Would go in it for flavor.
Come on now.
I'm talking about the what?
Girl, you act like you knew a little something about that stuff right there. Now she hey Tony M. She act like she at ninth grade. She act like she might knew a little something.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I mean, I'm talking about
Tony M. Because Tony M. originally he's from Mississippi, so Tony M. He gonna know if Pops knew he was bringing up there to Chicago. Because I'm trying to, he co-sign. I'm a North Carolina boy. He a Mississippi boy. So
challenge.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, we about to listen now.
Challenge.
So now you're doing all the sports. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and go to junior year.
Junior year.
Junior year is a very important year because we kind of understand ourselves a little bit better. We're developing. So talk to me about 11th grade year.
Oh gosh, I got pregnant with my daughter.
Okay, shout out to damn pregnancy because she was out there being. Shayna got out there being fast.
I was fast.
Ain't never on no fast.
I was fast.
You was on track team.
I was very
fast out there.
I like fast stuff.
Yeah.
So yes, I was. My mother and my father were still running the business. They weren't home a lot. So at this point, I'm really at home by myself because we don't need to go to the city to get dropped off to the parents and all that. I'm basically raising my sister. I'm at home watching her, and I'm having company and all kind of stuff. Parties. We having fun. We going outside. We're not supposed to. Strong.
Was the party game strong though?
Strong. Well, we didn't have parties as much. We just have company.
Okay.
So company meant like.
Thank you for saying that. I ain't heard that in a minute.
They call it kickback. They call it kickback now. They call it kickback, right?
Goddamn, everybody remember when damn companies come over.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Companies going over, man, please.
But look.
What's that?
No hospitality at that age at all.
No.
It just come over.
Be lucky if they got a bottle of water.
What?
I don't even think we had bottle of water.
Then they had to go outside.
No, they had to bring drinks.
Water,
they would bring Mad Dog 2020.
Oh, you were drinking.
Boone's Farms.
Oh, you was
drinking.
Hennessy, Cavassier.
Oh.
Okay, so y'all remember
I grew up in
I didn't get I used to drink a little bit, but it didn't take much. Obviously, when you're that young, it don't take much. You drink you drink 2 glasses of Boone Farms and but I was scary. So I was scary about having sex, but I like to do things that were like fast, but I didn't want to have sex so much.
You gonna explain this shit right here. I don't know if this is a Chicago thing.
Fast meaning like, you like to be around the boys and talk to the boys and be cool and fun and, touch and rub, but no sexual penetration.
So
I waited.
The dry humping game was strong.
Exactly.
Let me tell y'all about the damn dry hump game. Man, you messed some jeans up.
Or some shorts.
Boy, you messed some shorts.
If you a girl.
Oh, man.
I'll never forget somebody left something on my shorts. I was like, ew. Nasty. Leaving his stuff on my shorts. What is this?
Hold on. I gotta go to Wink and Drink on that one right there. She said I'm messing shorts up.
Okay.
Wink and Drink what? A wink and drink what? A wink and drink what? Hit 'em, G. It's 5 o'clock. It's time to leave. I dig into my pockets, pull out my car keys. Grab my wallet, walk out the front door. Unlock my phone, open the app store. I need a place to meet and think. Found a brand new app called Wink and Drink. Yeah. It's Wink and Drink. Hey. It's Wink and Drink. Come on. It's Wink and Drink. A brand new app where people meet. Come on. It's Wink and Drink. Hey. It's Wink and Drink. It's Wink and Drink. Right now. A brand new app where people meet. Shit, let's go ahead. All right.
Oh, that's what I got downloaded. Okay.
Yeah. No, let's go and do that right now. We can do that right now. Let's go ahead and open up the app store real quick. I need to get y'all in there. We need to get you in there now.
Oh, wait. I need to turn my Wi-Fi off.
Yeah.
It's Wink and Drink.
Wink and Drink.
I know. I like this.
It's the brand new app where people meet. You don't have to date nobody. It's for social gatherings. If you want to go to a restaurant or something like that, everybody's flown into town. There are different hotels. That's it right there.
I love it.
They have
Purple?
they have a VIP section also in there. So there's a lot of celebrities or people, you know what I'm saying, such as yourselves. Y'all might not want to have your, but so y'all can kind of cloak a little bit, so you're still able to wink. And people don't know you wink. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to see. You know what I'm saying? You might see old G5 out there. You like, well, I don't really want G to know, but I'm hitting him right now. I'm gonna hit him. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
Cloak in there. So
Okay.
you got that cloak situation.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm downloading now.
Yeah. So what happened is when you load your drink DNA, right? So what is your favorite drink? Like what's something you drink?
I
Just
love a French 75 or a
say it to the mic.
I love a French 75 and an old fashioned.
Okay, so now when you do your drink DNA, right? So it's gonna tell you to put what you like, your drink. So what happens is when somebody can see, so if they see we roll up on a spot and I look over and I see Shay up in the spot, right? You know, I don't know it's Shay, but I'm saying I see this person's over in the spot, they over there chilling. And I'm looking on the app and I look at her drink DNA and I say, oh man, she drinks that right there. Okay. So now there's a backside to this where restaurants and bars where the person can buy you a drink. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, the waitress or waiter or bartender will bring you a drink just like you like it because you put it in there what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody wink at you and say, hey, I just brought you a drink.
Oh, how
now, if you want to talk to the person, you'll slide over to the drink side.
So this is another way to date people.
Yeah, it's a way to date, but it's not just for dating though.
It's just connecting.
It's just connecting people.
Oh,
so you can choose who you wink at. You can say, oh, you know what? I only wink for social things.
Right.
I only wink at.
Oh, nice.
If you're a woman, say, oh, I only wink at women because it's just about social things.
Yeah.
So I can put my age range in here too.
There you go.
Oh, I love this.
You're gonna put that season right on in there.
Baby,
you know what I'm saying? Put that, look at it. Look at Shay all up in there. Don't set that thing up.
I am.
Hey, Naja, what you playing around for now?
Now.
Because I'm gonna throw a wink on.
Naja's married.
But no, it's for the social thing.
For the social.
Oh, okay.
For the social thing. Because you'll see. You'll see. It'll say, "What are you here for?" Right?
Yeah.
Networking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So none of these other apps have that. They say something like, "I'm here for dating only," or it's a booty call. This is for this right here. But this lets you tell. So you can take a picture of yourself currently, or you can take a picture from one of your photos. Just choose one of your photos, upload them.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna set this up.
So it's real good.
Really
so
cool.
definitely let your husband know to do the same thing. So just on the business side, right? You can make sure. No, I'm just saying it's just one of those things.
I have no comment to that.
No comment.
Okay, well,
No comment.
shout out, no comment then.
Look, I'm using this one because it's wink and drink. Look.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Got me with a drink.
There you go. Look at you.
Hey.
Now I guarantee once you set it up right, I promise you're gonna be getting winks. The whole time we sitting in here.
I love whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I love tequila.
Mm-hmm.
I love bourbon.
I love this idea.
This is a great idea.
Cool.
All women.
I love this.
All women.
It's super cool.
This is really cool.
This is a woman-owned app, woman-owned company.
Favorite drinks. Okay.
No, I love this idea because it's not the whole BS dating thing.
Right. In one, it also, so what happens is because there's the wink side and there's the drink side, right? Yeah. The wink is just me sending something over or just, hey, we're going to meet over here at this spot right here, right?
Right.
Oh, wait.
But what it does on the wink, it allows you to have a text conversation up to 25 back and forth.
Yeah.
And after that, you can decide to meet or come together or not. And because then it just disappears.
Yeah.
So that way the person it's just it. So that's smart. I'm telling you,
this is really
very.
I call it the electric wheel. I mean the electric car. Just the same way the electric car came out.
Yeah.
Like this is what this app does.
Yeah,
this is very interesting.
So that goes into the whole thing. Like I said, tomorrow. So tomorrow, the big event tomorrow is one. People have to download the app. They'll know where the location because we're going to show everybody this is how it works. You know what I'm saying? Put it in location. This is where everybody at. This is where like Hollywood, Jim of Houston, Kendrick Perkins, Vanity Perkins, I'm saying myself. So we'll be all at that location at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And buying people drinks, you know what I'm saying, food, stuff like that. And just to get people to come out and educate them about the app and show them that it's not just about dating. You know what I'm saying? It's about just really coming together in a social environment. So it's a great app. It's definitely a great app.
I love it.
Good. So I put dinner buddy.
There you go.
I did too.
networking,
Mm-hmm.
and something casual.
There you go.
I put interested in just looking,
Mhm.
networking, dinner buddy, and drink buddy.
There you go.
See what I'm saying? That's simple.
I love it because it's a
You
chill.
can't-
Because at the end of the day, I mean, I'm being I'm unmarried,
Right.
but I don't really consider myself single.
Right.
But I am.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. It makes sense.
So
No, it makes sense.
Let's unpack that.
We gonna unpack it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get there. But right now she's still 11th grade. We don't want to unpack it in 11.
thank you.
We ain't got there yet.
Yeah, we ain't got there yet. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
I'm
there
just
though.
about to have this.
You about to have
drop
this
this
baby.
load.
we about to get there.
I done got knocked up by
Okay,
this
then.
dude that I was crushing on.
Crushing
that
that
he was older than me though.
But you see the damn seasons kicked in.
Ah,
See,
yes.
that mom
Caught
showed
my
you how the
eye in
season
his
works.
neighborhood
Yeah.
in the south suburbs. I lived in a south suburb. We're like southwest suburb.
Okay.
And I was over my cousin's house and
Mm.
we connected and fell in
Yeah.
love and
Ain't nothing wrong with
got
that,
pregnant
Ain't nothing
and
wrong with
had
that
my
right there.
daughter.
Okay, shout out. What's your daughter's name?
Ashley.
Now, shout out to Ashley.
My little sugar pie. That was my first sugar pie.
Ashley doing her thing at that time. You know what I'm saying? 11th grade. So you had her in 11th grade. You got pregnant in 11th grade.
I got pregnant. I had her right at the end of my senior, or right around the time that I was about to go to senior year. So,
Okay. Got
yeah,
it.
I had her at 17. I got
Mm.
pregnant at 16.
Okay, so let me ask you this right here during that time period. And trust me, there's a method to all this, me asking you this. What was it like being after she was born and you being a teenage mother and even preparing to go into 12th grade? Like, how was that and what was your thought process during that time period?
I was planning my ass off. I had talked to everybody, my grandmother, my mom, my daughter's grandmother, her dad. They were all very like, she was the first grandchild on both sides. So the good news is
Everybody wanted.
they wanted her. She was a spoiled ass kid. Like the shout out to the spoiled kids, right?
Go ahead and get them.
Good Lord, she get on my nerves, that niglet. Nah, I love her though. But she was a child that grew up in a very loving,
Okay.
supportive
Right.
home and environment
Right.
where I had a lot of support. So her
okay.
grandmothers and my big ma,
On point.
they made like the reason that I am where I am today is because they were there for me. I did not miss a beat when it came to taking care of my business, my
Right.
education,
Right.
work,
Mm.
getting around. Yeah. All
You
that
gonna-
good stuff.
Hold up. Damn, celebrity in the damn building.
Hey,
Celebrity in the building. Everybody.
How you doing?
Got them Jay Rich in here.
Good.
I don't know. Listen, if you never know anything about trucking, this is the biggest. No, this ain't lying. This is the biggest. Well, I wasn't gonna say female, person. Period. You know what I'm saying? The biggest female in the trucking industry.
Yeah.
Jay Rich. Oh, she gonna get the button all the time. Shit, Jay always get the damn button. Every time you turn around, she get the damn button. You know what I'm saying? Every time you turn around, she gets a damn button. Look at them hats and stuff right here. So that's why you see Rhoda Ridges. So what she just got doing, she was in the other studio. She was in the other. She was no, they gonna talk because I'm gonna make sure. Trust me, this is who you want to talk to. She got a driving school. So you heard me say, Jay, she has a driving school. For real.
Trucking Academy, y'all talk, and she doesn't do this.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah, so y'all need to have that conversation.
That is
She is
wonderful.
definitely the one to connect to. You know what I'm saying?
Everything happens in such divine.
So y'all-
order.
so y'all
I
make sure
love-
y'all-
I love it when this kind of
Make
stuff
sure y'all
happens.
follow her on all her platforms.
Rose to Riches.
I mean, she all fancy and everything. Now she fancy. Now she got the rich gang. That's her people.
JAY.
So if somebody else say something bad about her, they just go crazy. Her people, something wrong with
she
her.
got her goon squad.
Goon.
There you, I know that's right, baby.
Let me tell you.
I ain't
They-
mad.
that's my-
That's boo. I just
listen.
followed you. I'm the real Chef Shay.
Hey, that's my little sister, right?
I ain't mad.
I
Get
love
girl.
it.
She got crazy family. Like her Instagram family is retarded. Her YouTube family is really crazy as hell. And if you say one, look, she done been on my show like 500 times, right? So this dude, he cool with me now because we from North Carolina. He from North Carolina.
Okay.
But
No, I love it.
I guess he
Congratulations, girl. I
just finally caught us talking in interview sets, whatever. And he thought I said something. Oh, he trying to come at her a certain way, right? And that joke we didn't know he was on live, and you had called me on live or something like that. And so I about, but I keep my cool though, because I already know I check him and I check the joker. But I'm just like, I look at Jay like, but you don't close it on
Hey,
out.
get your people.
Get him. You know what I'm saying? But we were cool by ending the show, man. We were like this. You know what I'm saying?
But look, in the beginning, it was looking a little bleak.
Yeah. He was about to get towed up.
Y'all had to
I know,
come
that's
to an
right.
understanding.
Yeah. He came to one. Okay. All right. Cool. Well,
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Get her some.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So she was just doing master class,
nice.
and
She like, no, I'm good on the
yeah, I went in there
earphones.
I went in there and talked for a minute.
Yeah.
But nah, so when I tell you she's a
Good
beast,
to meet you.
she's a beast. In the game.
Great.
So
gonna be
definitely,
friends.
definitely connect to her
I already
Good
followed
friends.
her.
for real. She
Definitely.
does great things for a lot of people.
But what
man.
she's doing and what? Oh my God, this is.
She got a Walmart game.
Oh
locked
my
in.
goodness.
She just put
Nice.
on like 12 different companies,
Wow.
independent owner operators owned to Walmart. She just did it. Like Walmart goes to
wow.
her to get people. JB Hunt goes to her. So she's the plug.
Oh,
Yeah.
So y'all getting all kind of plugs in the building.
I'm just
All kind of
saying.
plugs in the building. What?
I'm
See what I'm
so
saying?
excited.
See, look at you. See, you, and you
dope.
almost didn't want to come to my little
No,
show.
no,
You
that's
know
a
what I'm saying?
damn lie.
She didn't
I
wanna
just
come
had to
to-
put it on the schedule.
She didn't want to come. She
I
was
be
double
yeah,
booked,
everybody
y'all.
know my schedule.
I'm like,
She
where's the
double
next
booked
office?
on me.
I'm about to set up an office
You know what
out
I'm
this
saying?
joint. We about to run road tests out this
This
joint.
who might roll up in this building right here
Yeah.
now.
I love it. This is
Yeah,
Run
this
great.
road
building
tests
game strong
right on
now.
out of here.
You know, people
Right
surprised
at
you walk in
parking
here
lot.
all the time. People walk up in here.
Set up that parallel parking right there.
I promise you, it's plenty of space.
All right, so you're so you were thinking at that time. You said you were planning at that point.
Well, because I had my daughter to think about. Everything had changed. I thought I was going to be a lawyer. I wanted to be like Claire Huxtable.
Ooh.
I wanted to be like my older sister. I knew I had to be successful. I wanted to wear suits. I wanted to drive a nice car. I wanted to have these things that I had in my mind. So I was like, oh my God, my family. Well, I won't say my whole family. And I know who it is to this day. The cousin that kind of like smashed me a little bit, like I wasn't gonna be nobody.
You wasn't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, she basically told me that
What's
I
her name?
wasn't SHIT. I'm not gonna say her name.
Goddamn! If I find out your name, there's gonna be some issues out here. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna call somebody in Chicago.
Because it's ancient history,
But
and I'm forgiving her.
right now we in 12th grade. and I got an
Because
issue.
she's not doing a quarter as good as
but I
I
got
am.
an
So
issue.
God has
We
a
in
way
12th
of coming back and
But we in 12th grade
those
right
people
now.
that you step on your way.
Mm.
I'm just saying.
You
So
know
anyway,
who you are.
So basically, at the end of the day, we're in 12th
Yeah.
grade. So now I'm just feeling like I just need to make it happen because
Right.
I ain't gonna be SHIT if I don't
Mm.
get it together, especially now that I have this daughter to worry about. And I mean, even though I had my daughter's father there and at the time being helpful, I just was I wanted to be successful. I just wanted to have more.
Right.
So I decided to go right to college. I wasn't gonna take
Mm.
I literally graduated in June and I started July the 9th.
Where'd
So
you go?
I went to Robert Morris University.
Goddamn, go ahead, Robert Morris University doing a thing out there. Don't try to fly about that. They wasn't doing nothing. Shit, were you in the marching band?
I wasn't in a marching band.
You didn't know- you should've got out there and
I
been
had a
out there.
baby. I couldn't be doing
You
all
could've
that
been-
extra
you
stuff.
could've been one
I
of
was
them-
already working during the day and I was
Yeah.
going to school at night and
Mm.
I had to have a babysitter. I was barely spending time with her.
Mhm.
So it was hard.
was
It was
grinding.
hard. I was grinding my ass off. I didn't have a car. I used to take the bus. Then I got a car.
Okay.
And my dad helped me get my first car because they were obviously working
kind of
for
car
a
was
motor company. It was a 1999 Mercury Mystique, baby.
Come on now, Mercury
That was a
Mystique.
nice
You know what I'm saying?
car.
She was
I
out
had
here-
a very nice
Oh, you
car.
was out
He
here
got
doing a
out
little bit.
off the showroom floor.
You were doing a little something.
Well, because I was when I got pregnant, I also joined the work study program in high school. So I got
Ah.
to school early. So I started working at night. And I was just really focused on like just being successful.
Okay.
I really was focused and passionate. Like, damn, I
Mm.
gotta make it. I gotta make it. Like, I
Right.
gotta make it. Because I hadn't seen that really in my family.
Okay.
So
okay.
the only person that was really doing anything that I looked up to was my older cousin Alicia.
And then
Now, we
Alicia,
only
what's up,
lived a few
girl?
years- Yeah, that's my boo. Mrs. Top Notch Diva, y'all.
Mm.
But she's like just she was always just somebody I looked up to. I thought she was amazing. And my
Right.
cousin Kim,
Mhm.
she was more somebody I looked up to, but she had a corporate job,
Okay. What's she
but
at?
which was cool. My
Where's-
cousin Kim was my
where's she
other
at?
boo. She was in Chicago.
No, I'm saying, what corporate job
she
at?
was at the post office.
Damn, girl, go
Yes.
ahead.
Shout out to the post office.
Yes.
Listen, don't
yes.
act like you
And
can't
she
go to the
was-
post office and get
Let
something
me tell
going.
you something. I have my
Benefits.
family on my dad's side. Them benefits and the
Benefit
way that
game
they
is strong.
like. I'm talking about they have retirement income if you do the right thing. I
Come on
mean,
now.
I see my aunt and my uncle. They did very well off the post office, so I ain't got no shame.
Shout out to their retirement system.
Hello,
they got
hello.
going on. You know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
better shoot in the ones that's doing right while they in there.
Woo.
So yeah, so that's that. Those are people that I looked up to, and I wanted
Right.
to make sure that I was like, I need for my life to be similar to theirs because
Right.
I knew that they had stuff that I didn't have, and I wanted.
Okay, so when you were in school, what did you go to school for?
I went to school for marketing with a concentration on business management.
Okay, that's
So business
smart.
kind of administration, management, marketing. So I got my first job working in corporate,
Mhm.
and it just kind of matriculated from there. When things really turned around when I got older, and I started working for Tropicana.
Come on, not the people with the
The juice.
The damn juice people.
I was with them when they put the straw in the orange.
Come on now, what?
Yeah. I was
Shout
on that
out to
team.
whoever. Listen, who idea was to do the damn straw?
Tropicana. Well, I was
the
on the
straw
marketing
piece.
team. So my brand managers, I was a marketing assistant, and my brand managers had this idea. So I used to sit in on these meetings, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna put the straw in orange." And I was like, "Have a Tropicana one." And they had this whole song that came out, and it was really exciting. I loved marketing, so it worked out really well. And I just kind of grew within the company because it was PepsiCo. And later on, I got an opportunity with Frito, Lay, and Nestle.
So hold up now, you run the damn tape on me.
Oh, that's
now.
right. My bad. I forgot. How old am I?
Shit, yeah, how old are you at the time?
I don't know.
Where are you at now?
Well, I was the last thing we were talking about was going out of high school. So
You was in college. You was in college. Okay.
And Robert Morris University. I graduated with my degree in 2001.
Okay, you hit that piece in one. Okay.
And then after that, I went to corporate.
That's when you Tropicana.
And that's when I was a Tropicana.
Hit the orange on them.
Hit the straw on the orange, and then Frito Lay.
Frito Lay. How was the Frito Lay?
Frito Lay was amazing. It was it was the job that really took my career to the next level.
So what's one thing that you really took from Frito Lay?
When I joined Frito Lay, I was a marketing assistant working for Tropicana, and they were hiring me on as a district sales manager. The only reason that I was looked at for a position like that was because I had went to college and I had a degree and I was smart and I worked for the company. What they do is they bring you in on what they call a fast starter program, where they teach you the business in a very compressed form and teach you how to do it on the level that the guys that have come up and been in the business for 10 to 12 years do it. So they called us fast trackers because
we know about the damn fast tracker game. I don't know about what fast tracker means now. She gonna try to just throw some stuff on me.
I know what that is.
I don't know what fast tracker is. Like, G, you don't know about the fast tracker game. You know what I'm saying?
So I did that, and then I was like, I was a manager, and I was only 25 years old
doing manager, girl,
with a child, a teenage mom.
Come on, man.
I couldn't believe it, and it was good to me. And, I bought my first house at 25, and I upgraded my car at like 28.
So you was on it.
I was doing very well. My daughter had a very great I stayed focused,
so
and I was dealing.
The hustle and grind was in you.
It was in me, but I also dealt with, my boyfriend was a nice, good guy. He was a good dude. But I took care of myself.
I read the play now.
Nah, hold on.
I can read the play. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no damn whistle on play on that.
I fell in love with at 21, or 20, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So you talk about after high school and being in college, I was engaged to a guy in Chicago that was killed. So when my daughter was 3, I met this guy, and we were together for about a year, and he ended up getting killed right after we got engaged. And then I met this other guy that was older. So this guy was older than me, and he was killed, and I was in love with him. And then fast forward, I met the older guy that kind of really changed a lot of my, I kind of grew up with him.
Okay, so you're saying your daughter was 3, you met the young man.
And he was killed.
He was killed. He was an older guy though too.
Well, he was closer to my age, but he was about.
So he wasn't seasoned.
He was like 5-6 years older.
Okay,
than me. That's not seasoned. No, the one I met that was 14.
So the
years
one
older
14. Okay,
at 20. At 20. Yeah.
That's a lot of seasons.
Ain't nothing wrong with this.
Oh, baby, I was attracted. At first, I didn't know what. Like, I was kind of just. But he swept me. He literally swept me off my feet. Like he would not. Like he literally sent a message through someone to get to me because he had seen me at a party that he had.
You hit him hard then.
I didn't know.
He ran up through somebody.
Yes, he needed to. Like he was not. Like he kept trying because I was like, what? Like who is this person? Because his left arm was paralyzed, and they kept calling him the guy with the broke arm. And I was like, who the fuck? Who the hell are they talking about? And fast forward, I ended up dating him and really being cautious about it, but ended up falling in love with him. And
them shut up. Hey, listen, you better start. Hey, don't sleep on the dude with the left arm, bro. Don't sleep on him.
He could do more with one arm than most people could do.
Come on now.
Real
You
talk.
know what I'm saying? That means he just pay attention.
I'm talking about that man.
He was deliberate.
He bowled. He bowled like he bowled 600s and shot pool like
come on now.
Nobody's business. I couldn't believe it. He was a very talented man. Yeah.
Shout out to him again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, he helped me grow up and learn things that I didn't
know. He taught you some things.
He taught me something. He was an older man, and I learned a lot from my dad also.
Right.
And I knew that like he was good for me, but we had our time and it was our season. And then, we ended up separating. And, since then I've been just kind of single and dating and that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Making sure my daughter got off to college and taken care of. So it was just me and her. Her father decided that he was we didn't even, I mean, I don't even remember what the child support was. It didn't really make a difference in our household. So.
Because you was out there doing it anyway. You was running corporate, moving around. Man, over here, he handling business because he mature. Everything doing that way.
I just ain't got time for no mess, you know. And I think that I've dealt with a lot of mess growing up.
Right.
But, you know.
So that makes the mess toleration level low.
It does. You know it does. Very much. But you know what? I thank God. You know, everything I've been through.
And you got to. You know what I'm saying? If you don't thank God, I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out for God.
Yes.
Everybody want to play and shout out to everybody. They don't want to shout God out.
Thank you, Jesus. Big Jesus.
Y'all better shout him out. And got time. If you ain't shout him out around me, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I know. They can't be around me.
Right. Okay, so at this point, you're moving up. You're 25. You're buying houses. You're upgrading cars.
I am.
You done met my man. He handling business. You handling business and everything.
Yeah.
Up in Chicago, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's move to the point when you left Chicago.
And yeah,
let's go there.
Okay,
can we go there?
Yes, I was in a relationship with someone that I had been dating for several.
But this ain't.
No, this
14
is
years,
so.
dude.
We broke up. And
how long were you?
We
with
were
him?
together about 8 years.
Put 8 pieces. 8. Shout out to 8 years,
7.
dude.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Girl, yeah, love.
Yeah, I truly,
love and learning.
I
love and learning.
loved his dirty draws.
That was love and learning right there. Shout out to them damn draws. That was good. I'm saying, listen, ain't nothing wrong with little damn dirty draws.
I mean, you couldn't pay me to cheat on that man.
Because he was handling business.
Because he was just so good to me. He was so good to me.
Shout out to the guy you can't pay.
Say again?
You cannot pay me to cheat on him. I promise you.
Shout out to that guy.
That damn guy right there. Listen, shout out to him.
So fast forward.
That's
so we ended
dinosaur.
up. He was a very insecure man. Like he was awesome, but he was insecure, and we had our issues.
So I was going to ask you about that right there.
Yeah, he was very insecure because he felt like I was so fine and I had all this attention, and he was insecure about different things about himself.
But he had you though.
That was the thing. I was growing up. Remember, I met him when I was 20, 21.
Okay. So
I was getting over my fiance that was killed, so I was very cautious about even being with somebody.
Okay, got it.
So during the first year, I was like, we just gonna chill and blah blah blah. So when we got serious. I was used to being in a relationship, so we were all in. So I was just like didn't understand why he wouldn't like I couldn't go certain places, I couldn't do certain things. But the type of man he was a man that was kind of like, you know, not a corporate guy.
Right. I'm ready to play now.
So I couldn't be out here like moving around too much because we don't want certain people to be like, oh, that's so-and-so's girl or whatever the case may be. So in any case, it was just restricted for me being young. And I dealt with it for a while, but it started to affect me. The older I got, I realized I needed to just live my life.
Because you need to go do
and
what
I need
you
to go and live my life. And
Yeah.
I did, and we parted ways. And it was one of the best relationships I've ever had. And I, you know, have a special place in him in my heart forever. Yeah. Because it still, you know, brought me to where I am today. Right. You know, he taught me a lot.
It was developmental. I mean, you went through a whole development, and it's kind of hard to even relive that. Because, you know, I say it like this right here. When you kind of grow with somebody, or, you know, you're learning and there's a developmental part in that, it's really hard to mimic that again at any portion of your life. Because one, you know a lot, like really, what guy, I'm gonna be honest with you, like even right now this minute, what guy is really going to be able to do a bunch of new things with you where you're learning? You know what I'm saying? Well, you're learning for the first time. You know what I'm saying? That it's really hard to duplicate that, right?
Absolutely.
And so it takes you back to those memories when you did, you know, you were learning process. You both learned things together. And it was like, man, that was amazing.
Oh yeah. I thank God for it.
But to duplicate that, it's really almost
and it's okay.
impossible.
It's okay. I don't want to duplicate that.
But a person has to be, now in this case right here, I might hit the word for you. They gotta be a damn man.
Oh, a grown ass man.
A whole man. A whole man.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Like no insecurity, no the jealousy shit gotta be gone. You can't be where you going? Oh, what time you coming back? I'm gonna call you 500. No, we can't be doing that right there. You know what I'm saying?
No, sir.
Why aren't you going somewhere?
Right.
Shout out to your ass when you get out the house.
Why you ain't got no business?
Where your friends at?
Why you ain't got no
friends
business? Where your friends at? Because and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Be honest now.
I dated somebody like that back when my daughter was like 2 or 1.5.
Right.
Because me and my baby daddy ended up breaking up.
Yeah.
So I was like, this man eats, sleeps, drinks, breathes me.
Oh no, we can't do that.
Please,
Right
I
there
can.
now.
I'm like, would you? Is the what did he say? Is the Knicks playing or something?
Somebody shit.
I mean, damn.
Is your
would you
mama playing
please-
down the street?
Would you please get out my face? Like, why you ain't got
Or
nothing
just
to do?
act like you got some business.
I
I'm
mean,
okay with that.
pretend.
I'm okay with
Mm.
that.
Pretend has worked since we were kids. So
Right.
pretend is always a good avenue. I
Right.
mean, it's a solution for. But anyway, so yeah, so yeah, it's all good.
Okay, so you and y'all separated ways after 8 years.
Oh yeah, me and him.
So at that
And
point,
at that point, I'm single.
so you
I've
really-
been in,
you-
I
you-
felt like I've been in prison for
so
like
what
years.
so what year was that? Did you come out of that?
About 2006.
So-
2006.
Okay, that's a 6 piece. So at that point, you were still working corporate America.
I didn't leave corporate America in 2010.
10. Okay, all right.
2000, yeah,
let's,
9.
let's go on down 9.
Yeah,
end of 9, 10. then.
2009, 10.
So let's
yeah.
go there. So now you're in corporate America.
Mhm.
You're thinking to yourself, what?
I had a friend that started a business and it was I had a friend that started a business and it was doing very well. It was a brand new concept.
Mhm.
And I seen an opportunity for franchise and we were dating. And I was like, okay, because I had been introduced to being an entrepreneur back in 2005.
Okay.
And I didn't know what that was, but I went to this conference with this network marketing company. And I was like, oh my God, these people are making this kind of money. And I thought I was just going to retire from PepsiCo and have like a cushy 401k and have a beautiful office in the corner, like I seen like the people on, TV have.
Right.
And when I realized I could make that kind of money, I was like, okay, I need to be making like millions. I don't want to be able to, because I started learning about them being able to control your income and that. And, there's only so much they're going to give you with the different, what they call it, inflations and the average people. It's some formula that people use in corporate where they determine how much they give you a raise based on what's going on in the market. I don't know. It's some stupid thing that I forgot. But in any case, it was not attractive to me anymore. So I said, I am going to be an entrepreneur. So I planned my exit strategy for about 5 years.
Okay. So
and then I left in 2010.
Okay. So you already started that 5-piece.
I started the
moving
5P
forward.
back in 2005 doing network marketing companies. I was selling lotions and hand scent things like scrubs. I used to sell a company called Monavi.
Uh-huh.
I did 5 links when it first came out
Okay.
with the voice over internet phones.
Right.
I was jumping into all kind of network marketing businesses because I knew that I wanted to raise my daughter in a way that I didn't get from my mom and my dad. And I was like, I want to make lots of money. I've always wanted
Right.
to be comfortable
Right.
because we weren't very comfortable when I was growing up.
Okay. Got it. All right. So when you decided to make that jump,
Yeah.
how was that day?
Oh
'Cause-
my
'cause it-
God,
it
I'll
is
never
always
forget
that
it.
day.
I'll never forget it. It was crazy because I went through it with a good friend of mine that is in Chicago. She was leaving her corporate company and she was in education. And I was leaving my company and I was in marketing and sales and I was doing very well. I mean, making 6 figures, getting, just company car I had. Oh my God. People were like, you're trying to leave? Even the guy that I was dating at the time was like, okay, this is, crazy, but okay, do your thing,
Right.
and I honestly, I stepped out on faith, but I also made sure I planned for it. And then I had some angels come and bless me that made it a lot more comfortable.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Shout out to them damn angels when they come through. When they come through, they come.
Yes,
You feel what I'm saying?
It was a blessing.
Make
yes.
things a
I
little
left
easier on the
comfortably, very comfortably.
transition.
Yes.
Okay. So what did you
'Cause-
jump out there and do?
I jumped out there and started catering.
Okay.
Because the concept was all like healthy based
Right.
catering
Mhm.
or healthy based food
Right.
that didn't incorporate like a lot of pork or beef.
Okay.
So I was like on it because I had stopped eating pork back in 2007, I think. So I was like off pork and I ate a little beef, but I was really into health and wellness. I was
Right.
working out. I'll show you some pictures of me back in 2010. You wouldn't believe how small I was.
Mhm.
I was.
Let me see.
I'll show you. I'm
Shout
trying-
out to them damn pictures. Well, shit, I'm telling you right now, 2021 is all right too.
Thank you.
Shit, over here too. Over
That's
there.
Houston. That's that Houston. That's that H Town. But so yeah, that piece silly. I cannot. Okay, Lord Jesus, let
That
us
water.
pray. So that had a lot to do with just seeing the decline in health in my family. My mom was always overweight. I had family members that were losing like lives to disease and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be healthy.
Right.
I'm gonna look good and I was probably the smallest I've ever been in 2010.
Oh, for real?
The smallest I've ever been.
Okay, so healthy living, healthy lifestyle, healthy cooking, making sure you was off that pork. That's hard for me to understand. Come on, I'm from North Carolina. We love that pork. I'm sorry. Lord Jesus, we love the pork.
Yes, I know.
Our pork game was strong.
I know. I've been off it for over 10 years.
No,
it's crazy.
Oh, Lord, no. I had pork in the life. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Pork,
I know
pork.
y'all like that swine. She doesn't eat it either. So.
You don't eat that pork either?
My last name Rashid. I never have pork.
Okay.
Yeah, she's never even ingested it before.
Man.
She would her body would probably just start to crumble up and disappear.
I'm good.
Oh, have mercy.
Yes.
Pork almost like a relationship. That thing is good.
But it was a great concept. And I went and pitched my business to Black Enterprise at their elevator pitch competition that they do in Atlanta every year.
Yeah, I heard you did a little pitch back then.
I did. And
that's what I heard on the
street. I
streets.
won the money. Yeah, I won the big prize.
Come on. Come on.
It was crazy.
So what do you think the thing?
I never won anything. I was like, oh my God, I was so shocked.
So what do you think the thing was that smacked the hell out of them in your pitch?
I think it was how passionate I was. I did a lot of research on the industry and what the like health and wellness was like the fastest it's the fastest growing industry in the country, and obesity it's growing rapid around that time. And I just really directly correlated the statistics, what I knew about food and what I knew about what people were eating that I could turn around and help not only save lives but also add to people's healthy taste palates. Like you don't have to compromise flavor or taste. That's been always my concept is health and wellness without compromising flavor.
Go ahead, girl. You like shit? Hey, shit, you was doing a pitch right then. I thought, let me see what I got in my damn pocket, girl. I'm about to give you some damn money on that right there.
Well, they tell you only have 10 seconds, and they used to always use like Donald Trump or like some person that was like this super back in the day when they were like, if you in the elevator with Donald Trump, you got like 10 seconds or 15 seconds to take it, and he's about to get up. He's about to get out, right? What?
10 seconds in the elevator with Donald Trump. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Put your skirt down. All of that.
Back then, I didn't know what I know. And I thought that, I had a different perspective of Donald Trump as a businessman.
Everybody did.
So it was like, that's like 2000.
So you seen it was bamboozled.
7. Yes. I'll never forget in 2000 meeting all the, great people at the Black Enterprise Conference and just really kind of being able to interact with these people on this level. I was just like, oh my, it started to come, it became so real to me when I met B. Smith, and she was an amazing chef that has now passed. B. Smith was somebody I have a picture with back in 2010. I met her at the Black Enterprise Conference that they do for women that they do it was in Florida at Palm Springs. Wonderful event. I had such a good time. Met so many amazing influencers. But when I heard B. Smith's story and just everything that she's done, I was just inspired. I mean, I've always tried to be everything that if there's something about somebody that I like, I'm going to find out more about that and find out how I can incorporate that into what I'm doing because I've always loved on emulating people that are doing great things because to me the biggest form of flattery is duplication.
Damn sure is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit. That's so flattering. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna duplicate this damn wink and drink. That's what I'm about to duplicate. Wink and drink what? A wink and drink what?
I love that though.
A wink and drink what?
You actually got me thinking about
Hit 'em, G. It's 5 o'clock. It's time to leave. I dig into my pockets, pull out my car keys. Grab my wallet, walk out the front door. Unlock my phone, open the app store. I need a place to meet and think. Found a brand new app called Wink and Drink. Yeah, it's Wink and Drink. Hey, it's Wink and Drink. Come on, it's Wink and Drink. A brand new app where people meet. Come on, it's Wink and Drink. Hey, it's Wink and Drink. It's Wink and Drink. A brand new app where people meet.
Oh, I have to do X or this.
Yeah. We had to damn Wink and Drink on y'all ass real quick. You know what I'm saying? We got to put up there. Hold on. We got something from old Hugo.
Chef Shay makes the best grits. Still taste them. The Mother's Day 2019 was
what the hell going on with Hugo tasting some damn grits?
Hey, Hugo, how are you? Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like the grits, and I appreciate the support and the comment. I mwah.
Now, shout out to Hugo. That's my boy. Hugo, life is wonderful. So your grits is hitting like that?
Yes,
your grit game strong.
My food game is strong.
I know, but we're talking about the grits right now. I
I'm
know
talking
the food game, but I'm
okay,
talking
the
about the damn grits, though.
What?
That's what I need to know.
Let me tell you something.
Grits is strong.
I believe that I perfected my grits when I moved here.
Come on now.
There's so
You
many
ain't
things
gonna
about
tell me you know how to cook the damn grits, Shay.
I'm trying. Look,
Shay, you ain't gonna tell me.
I said-
Listen, I'm gonna have to call you Shay on this one. Shay, you don't know how to cook them damn grits.
I say I know how to cook them. I say I put Gouda and cheddar cheese in them.
Come on now.
I say I season them with my house seasoning and I put a little extra
Ooh.
salt because I don't put a lot of salt, but
Ooh.
grits need that little extra salt.
You got your own little season too, don't you?
I have my own
Your own season. I
I
seen
do,
that.
I do.
Damn, shout out to the Chef Shay seasoning in the damn
Yes,
building.
Lord. It's available on my website at chefshay.com.
Ooh,
Yes.
chefshay.com. Get them
We
damn
ship out so much
seasoning.
seasoning. People love the seasoning. It is
Listen.
just, it's full of flavor.
Ooh,
It's low in sodium. So
Mm.
it's really good for my meal prep clients. But I tell people,
right.
if you want to cook with my seasoning, you need a little extra kick.
Yeah.
Add a little extra Cajun Creole, Tony Chachere's, or some kosher salt, and you're
And that'll do
money. Garlic salt too,
Come
and
on
it's
now.
money. I just don't put a lot of salt in it because I make it for
Yeah,
my
and
meal prep.
that's me right there. I don't
Yeah.
do salt. I don't even eat salt. Shout out to me.
Shout out to
I don't
you.
eat salt.
No
To
salt.
you, no salt. No
Huh?
salt. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one here is
But-
just.
Yeah.
She's making me be great.
I'm not.
You don't do salt either?
I juice.
Okay, yeah.
She
I've
is
never,
a
I've never.
beast
Nobody
over
would
here.
ever see me put. If somebody could show me putting salt on any food,
What you
I give them. I give them about 10,000 straight up
Really?
cash.
Really?
10,000. You ever see me put salt? Ever? Anybody can?
At all?
At all.
So what do you vote for when you go to restaurants? They have a little
Well,
salt
no,
in
it's
the
not.
food.
I don't put salt on.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You
don't
know how
need
people.
You don't add.
You
Yeah,
got, I
that's
don't.
a-
I
you
don't
don't
add.
need to do
But you know,
that.
some people they get the food and
Yeah, that's
they-
that's not necessary. You haven't even tasted the
they ain't
food.
even tasting none. They're like, yeah.
And first of all, that's what kills me. People ask for like A1
A1?
steak sauce,
No, that's me.
and you haven't even tasted the steak.
Let me tell you what might
I
happen.
see.
Let me tell you. No, let me tell you
I'm
what
gonna
happened
go.
with them.
I'm taking an Uber.
Let me
I'm taking an Uber back.
Let me tell you what might
Hey,
be with them now.
Look,
No. I said I'm one of the people who ask for it now.
but you don't use it.
I know it. I may not use it.
Oh,
I just
okay.
add, if I'm in a
In
restaurant,
case.
I'll ask for it just in case.
Just
Just so
in
I won't have
case.
to bother them when they bring the
got
food.
you.
I say, hey, can I get some A1 sauce? You know what I'm saying? And I probably would never even use it, but just in case.
I don't.
Because
If
I don't
you
like,
ever
I don't
hire
like to
me
go
for
back and forth with food. I don't do that. I know people will step on your food and spit on it. I don't want nobody doing it. Really.
Okay.
You seen people do that stuff. I ain't
No,
saying you
I
seen it.
haven't.
I ain't saying you.
No, I
seen it.
haven't seen people do bad
Well, look-
stuff to food. Because if you work in the kitchen with me, you will never
No,
do
I ain't
anything
talking about
to
in that.
anybody's
No, I ain't
food. I
talking
don't
about-
give a damn
I
how
ain't talking
pissed
about
off
that
they make me.
situation.
No,
I'm
people
talking about
don't.
the
I
fast
don't
food
believe
places.
that people do stuff like that to food. Because I've worked in kitchens and the guidelines we have.
Right.
So
Well, you-
people,
well,
I
you-
wish
you on
somebody
that- you on
would
that-
do
you on-
somebody.
you on
I'm in
that
the back
etiquette.
of the kitchen.
You on that etiquette end.
I wish the hell somebody would.
I know that's right. I wish they would too. I could find them. You spending my stuff. We're gonna have a problem. We closing the kitchen at night. Fire alarm getting pulled.
I will listen. I
And
will.
see,
Beyond
and
that.
That's why I pray
lo-
over my food.
I love that what you just did though,
What?
because what happened was you transitioned so quick because you don't play when it comes. You passionate when it comes.
I am.
Because when you talk about I ain't know somebody, you like you went in. I was like, oh shit, she turned into. I thought the damn the muscles were gonna pop out the shirt or something like that. But no, but that shows the passion that you have for it. You know
That's
what I'm
why
saying?
my
And that's
tagline is
great.
"Taste the Passion."
You know what I'm saying? That's
Because people
great.
tell me that they could tell how passionate I am, and I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out. They were like, "Oh, we need 2 words or 3 words. What do we prescribe when your business?" And I was just like, "I don't know." People just say I'm passionate about it, and then my guy was like, "Okay, what about Taste the Passion?" I was like, "That's my marketing guy in Chicago. He's awesome." I'm just like, "Oh my god, I love it. Taste the Passion. That's it." Because people say, "Oh," so it worked out.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, that takes passion.
Taste the Passion.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
over me. It drips. It drips.
You know what I'm saying?
It drips. It's in the food. It's in my.
Mm.
It's in my delivery. Like you said, I get upset when
Yeah,
people.
that's good. I love
You know,
that.
like
I
don't
love that
don't come at me
I don't even
about.
call it upset. I just call it passion. I
Yeah,
just,
thank you.
like, ooh, that's passion. That's
Yes.
sexy on
Respect
all
the
rep
passion.
with the
Listen,
food.
Respect
You
on
know what
my
I'm saying?
passion.
It's kind of like, listen, say something, Queen Naja, you mess around and say something bad about juice, and she gonna look at you like you're crazy.
I know.
what I'm saying?
I don't want to talk about it.
You know, I'm not that passionate about juicing.
You ain't that passionate?
Not about juicing. I'm passionate about a lot of stuff, but not about juicing.
No.
It's just it's a personal choice.
Okay,
And I
got
don't look at anybody weird or crazy if they don't want to make that choice. I
Right.
just know that it's the best thing to do.
it.
I feel like your body needs to stay in an alkaline state as
Right.
much as possible.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Okay. Shout out to staying in the alkaline state.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And that ain't really a state, y'all. That's a, you know, some people be thinking, what is that below South Carolina? That's below
That's
South
below South
Carolina.
Carolina.
So I've been to alkaline.
Is that what did she meant to say? Arkansas?
Not at all.
All right, so you jumped out there
I did.
into the entrepreneur world.
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
It was scary as hell.
And I
I've had ups and downs.
Oh
too.
yeah, shout out to them damn things right there. They got them ebbs and flows. People don't understand.
I've been broke at least 8 times.
But you know what? No, okay, now that's perfect. See,
I'm being honest.
you're what I call a successful entrepreneur. See, there's entrepreneurs, and I tell people this all the time. I tell people, don't get out in this entrepreneur. They're like, oh, gee, man, you doing so great. I'm like, listen, don't get out here unless you can handle this weight. It's a weight because there are times, like you said, you're gonna be broke.
Oh, baby.
You know what I'm saying? I promise you, there's gonna be times you're gonna be broke.
You're gonna be selling food out the trunk of your car like I did.
And but you can handle it though.
Yep.
You broke and can handle it. You be like, okay, and
Yep.
And next thing you know, because your drive and what you have is so powerful, you jump right back up there again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you might go broke again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But you look like you can handle it. It's even, and I'll say this right here. Doughboy, he was on my show, and it was so humbling to hear him say this. He sat right there, you know, he iced up and everything. He said, G, he said, last year this time, I was broke. Dead broke. He said, guess what? Ain't nobody knew no different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
how
I
it
was
works.
broke.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he was an entrepreneur. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He's an entrepreneur, but people would have never even believed that ain't no way you
Yeah.
broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because people don't understand this is how it goes.
Yes.
It's times you're gonna have the money, it's times you're not gonna have the money. You got to pay the employees, you got to pay your people,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, that's working for you, marketing, whoever you're doing, you got to make sure they're good. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Because
Yeah.
one, it's a brand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying? But Chef, you know what I'm saying? Chef Shay is a brand.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get too many times to bring a brand out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know people to get a chance to, let me go out this brand, mess up, and then I can
Right.
come back.
Right.
No, Joker. Once you kind of do that,
There's
you
no
kind of
coming
do
back.
it.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
It's hard.
Everybody is not cut for entrepreneurs.
They're not.
Pull it closer to that thing.
They think that
Right.
they are,
Right.
but it's a different person.
It is.
It takes a different person. Now, a lot of people are cut for management.
Say it again.
They're cut for running a business.
Mm.
Absolutely.
But not
Running somebody else's business.
Right.
Bringing ideas to the table. Everybody got a lane. But when you the owner,
Oh,
and that's you,
It hits
like,
different.
hey,
It hits different.
Hey, that's a totally different person.
right.
Yep.
You are, when you first jump out there,
Mm-hmm.
you are everything.
That's how
You
we
are
I
the
love it.
business.
It was
All
me and
of it.
Ashley
Period.
and her friends that I hired and
everybody-
paid them movie
Yeah,
tickets.
shout out to the movie tickets you paying them kids.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Listen.
I paid them with movie tickets. I was like, if y'all can help me on a Saturday, go out and sell food. They would come and help, load the car and bring the stuff in. Because my job was to sell to the customers, like I've
Right.
always done. Like I've been the face of the company.
Right.
I go in to salons and barbershops and stuff like that. And I had
Right.
some relationships. And I
Mhm.
told them I was coming and I told them what I had. I got salads, I got taco dip, I got the turkey salad, I had meals with like salmon and chicken breasts, I
Ooh.
did gumbo.
Mm.
I used to do everything every weekend, and I
Damn.
would have all these different options. I would sell them, and it was in Chicago, so I was selling gumbo for $13 a bowl, and that was only a little 16-ounce bowl. I was selling dinners for $10 and $12.
Ooh.
I was selling salads for $10 and $12. And when I tell you I came home the first time I ever did it,
Yeah.
I had to go out and do something because I was broke as hell, and I still had a child in high
Child
school.
raised. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was like, hell, and so we packed up the car, went and bought some, little packages from Sam's Club to put the stuff in. And we went out and sold that first weekend, came home with $789.
Come on now. Shout out to them boys on the corner. But they had to eat.
Cause I was like, bro, I was pulling up. I mean, I'm pulling up to the hood. I mean, everywhere. But I'm telling you, I got so much love, which is why shout out to my Chicago
Go ahead and
family.
hit that damn thing.
If it wasn't for my Chi-Town family,
Come on now.
that started me where I'm at. I mean, big ups to all of the women
Right.
and the people that helped me get to where I'm at. I got some real friends
Some
that
hitters.
I would not be here without them.
Mm.
For real.
I
Like
love
some
that.
real friends that
So you had them.
I will never forget
So
them.
you had them
Yeah.
killers.
Man,
That's
I
what I
had a
call.
team.
That's what I call killers.
I was
Yeah.
with
The killers
a
are the
network of
one
women
who-
that were amazing.
the ones who really go for you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They ain't just supporting you because they're being cheerleaders. They ain't just a cheerleader people.
Yeah.
I mean, I
people go for
I
it.
had a network, and I had a couple of I had one really good friend that
Mm.
honestly has helped me get to even Houston. She's been with me for years. We don't really, time is past and we don't talk anymore, but I will always have a place for her in my
Right.
heart and love her
Right.
because I wouldn't be where I'm at, and we have poured into each other over the years. So, it's just sometimes people move, they just
Come on, man. It's how it works, though. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
how it works.
That's how it works.
Yep.
Okay, so you out there moving plates out there. You moving plates. You got them on the block. You got them over here. You got them at salons.
Yeah, I'm making plates.
Listen,
Yes,
I'm telling you now.
I'm getting it
Listen
too.
now. I'm telling you from a kid that's a project kid. I knew some ladies and girls who were selling them plates, and we was out there, probably out there, and we didn't have to go nowhere.
Yeah.
Because them
door
plates,
to go to.
them plates was right
telling
there
you.
coming through.
Yes, it's so true.
You know what I'm saying?
And from the plates and doing that, I
Mhm.
knew that I wanted to get a food truck.
Ooh.
So there was a friend of mine that was like, hey, I know somebody that's selling a food truck. And I was like, I want a food truck. I was like, I could just do like my business out of it, have me a little window.
Yeah.
I got up enough money and
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about it for a minute.
I bought a food
So
truck.
you bought the food truck. What year was this?
Here's what I did it. I put money down on the food
Come
truck.
on
I
now.
didn't buy it for another year.
Come on now. Shout out to
I was
Stephanie.
saving for that
Put
food
that
truck,
steps on
baby.
it. You put the steps on
I
it.
put the money down and I was paying him little by little.
Oh, I know about that
And he
situation.
was working with me.
I know about that situation.
And when I got it, it wasn't built out, but he
Mhm.
put me a window in there. He put the floors down
on
and he
now.
did the walls.
Say, don't play with me. You playing with me right now.
I'm talking about
You
you
walk
put me
that
a
thing
little
in there.
ledge in there next to my window so I could at least serve and have a little ledge for my window. And that's all I had. All I had to buy, I had to buy my own generator. I had to put a table in there. I bought the little things I needed. I'm just trying to tell you, I made it happen. And this was in 2000. And I finally got my truck in 2014. And that was right around the time that my daughter was going away to college. And
Right.
she was graduating from high school.
So you in Chi-Town.
So I was in the suburbs raising her.
Okay.
And then I moved to the city to run my
To move that
truck
truck
and move my
around.
business because that's where the money resides.
Ooh,
The money
shout out,
resides.
she was on the numbers, y'all. Y'all better stop playing.
I love-
Listen, she put the money down on the damn truck, waited to get, got it
I
later on,
did. I did.
pieced that thing
It
together.
was like a year and a half. It took me to get it because I wasn't making any money. I was raising
you were
her. I was paying rent.
But Shay, you were
had a
determined though.
car. Mhm.
You were determined though.
I was.
You saw.
And I was a
you
single
saw
woman.
The,
I
you
had no
saw the,
man.
You saw the prize.
Oh,
though.
just so you know, I had no man.
I'm hearing what you're saying. 'Cause we ain't saying nothing about no dude at this point.
Exactly. I ain't got no boyfriend. It's just I was dating.
Because you were
but
focused.
I had guys that I was, you know.
I got.
giving my time.
You scratch your
With the
leg every
time
once in a while.
that's-
Sometimes you gotta scratch your leg, but you know what I'm saying. Don't only
Rub your
leg
hair
scratching
a
every
little
time.
bit.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know it. You
But
know,
but the
yeah.
point I'm making is this right here: when you are focusing on your craft,
Mhm.
people can't understand. Like, no, I ain't got nobody. Some people can't understand that.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, because I'm building an empire right now.
Nah,
I'm
people-
building an empire,
Yeah.
and I don't need anything to mess up or interfere or have some back and forth going conversation about something that ain't relevant with the empire I'm building.
Right.
You get what I'm
True.
saying?
Facts.
Okay, I might scratch my leg, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But understand
I like to
that
scratch
that's
my
that's
leg,
old
too.
leg scratch now.
I like
Now,
to scratch my leg.
You know what I'm saying? That's we scratch the leg and just scratch it. But I got to be focused over here.
That'd be itching.
It don't itch, but it don't itch every day.
That's the point, right? I'm saying. Shout out to that damn itch. You know, and listen. And
Get you a little calamine.
And I
little calamine lotion. Go to Walgreens. Talk about CVS. I love you.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
love her so much.
So because you're building something, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to find out even a person that understands that.
Well, I mean, if I was to be completely transparent,
Yeah.
I wasn't in the space of people that were ready to be in that space with me.
Okay, got it.
I was dealing in a space that individuals weren't quite ready,
Okay.
or
yeah.
they were, you know, it was just like, you know, we would, yeah.
Yeah.
So just to sum that up,
Yeah.
I won't. So I look at it whereas it wasn't meant to happen at that time
Mm,
because, like you said, I was busy, but. If I was dealing with the right type of partner
okay.
that was in the space, I would have been married because I had met people, but I was too busy dealing with them knuckleheads.
Right. Y'all damn shout out to the knucklehead life.
Knuckleheads, you know.
Hey,
Like the knuckleheads.
you know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
hey, obviously I like the knuckleheads.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
had a baby by
That
one.
mug had a little swag on him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they know how to scratch.
Oh, they know when the itch is coming.
Queen Naja in the building.
Queen Naja's here. Hey, boo.
All right, so you got the truck jumping.
I got the truck jumping.
So-
I'm doing
so-
lounges at night.
Oh, come on
and
now. You hitting the lounges?
I mean, I literally wouldn't start till like 9 o'clock at night. And I had to have me somebody with me, right? So
Yeah,
I
okay.
had one of the guys from my friend had like a guy that was, you know,
He was serious
a
out there on the
substance
streets.
abuser that needed
Okay.
a job at night. And he used
Okay.
to come with me, make sure he took care of everything. He was my security, so I wasn't out by myself. Because I
Right.
wouldn't get home till 4 o'clock in the morning. When I tell you I came home with pockets
Oh, come on, all
huge,
kinds
full
of
of
money.
full of cash.
No change. You ain't get back
Full
no
of
change.
cash.
Ain't nobody get no change
Ain't
back.
nobody get no change.
I ain't got no change.
They want no
They want no change.
They want no change.
But you did with them, they throwing them bills
I
like that.
mean, it's late at night. They ordering like I had one of my signature items, my jerk chicken tacos, served so like crack.
Right.
I had Italian beef sandwiches. I would make. I would make chicken.
Shout out to that chicken.
Shrimp. I mean, just little tacos and little plates, nachos.
Yeah.
Things. I just sold things that people want to eat at night. I had Polishes at one time, and everybody loves those in Chicago. That's a big thing, like a Chicago style hot dog, things like that. So, and then I got contracts with companies where
hold on now, you ain't gonna speed by that damn thing right there. Shay, you moving too fast for me, girl. You just sit here and said you had some contracts.
I did.
So that means you had some businesses that said, "Hey, Shay, I need you to come through here these times and provide this right here for the people, so they don't have to leave because it's gonna save us money."
Man,
and people don't understand the contract game. Shout out to the damn contract game.
I'm talking about Xfinity. I'm talking about AT&T.
Ooh,
some of the plants that were in Chicago. I mean,
How you doing all that with one truck?
Hey, I had people working with me. I hired friends. I hired their sons, their cousins, their brothers, their nephews.
So you went beyond paying them tickets, buying tickets.
Let me tell you, I was paying people cash at this point. Movie tickets was over.
I know that's right.
They're like, I want some cash money.
Miss Atkins, I done watch all the movies I'm gonna watch.
Everything this year.
I don't want Netflix. I don't want no more. Okay, my mama said I can't do movie money no more.
Yes, I'm telling you. I was trying to make sure I could feed this child of mine, you know. Right. And then when she went away to school, then it was just me. So it was like I was just getting it in.
So you had to grind it in.
Oh man, it was just me then. I was an empty nester. My daughter was gone, and I wasn't even 40 yet. So I was like, yeah, it's going down. And I made a lot of money.
Okay, so you out there on the food truck.
Yeah.
So how long did you do the food truck?
After I did a commercial for Walmart. I did a business for Google. I was just doing a lot of different events. Yeah, we got contracts with Walmart, Google. It was
you did a commercial.
I did a commercial for Walmart.
Like a commercial?
Well, I did the food and the catering for the commercial.
Okay, well, shit, that's the commercial. You did a commercial. You did a commercial.
We were on set. Yeah, I was on set for that, and then I did a movie, a show that was filmed in Chicago with Bill Duke and
my boy Bill.
Yes, it was such a pleasure to meet him.
Doesn't he speak so eloquent?
Oh my gosh, I got an opportunity. That was my first time ever making vegan food for 2 weeks straight. Like he got vegan. Like I was like, I learned so much about vegan food. About that life right there. And he wanted his vegan, and he loved my food. To this day, if you ask him about Chef Shay, he knows me. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's a good person. Yes, he does. Very mild mannered, very, very respectful man.
Nothing like what people look at him and think what he was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no,
he's totally opposite of what people would think.
He's so chill.
You know what I'm saying? So
very
chill.
nice man.
Okay.
And then Google came next, and that was huge for us.
Hold up. No. Who?
Google. We cater for Google a few times.
Come on now.
Yeah, my girl.
Google knew who Shay was out there.
Yes, man.
What was the truck called? What was the situation called?
Well, my truck used to be called My Creative Cuisine.
Okay,
So that was the name of my company, and then when you let me go to the next year,
I'm gonna let you go now.
Then I'll tell you about how I changed to Chef Shay.
Okay, then. So at that point, up to Google, how long have we been going?
We have been going. I had been in business since 2009, 10.
With the truck.
The truck came in 2014.
Okay.
And then I ended up relocating to Houston in the end of 2015. So the truck, I had a stick shift. I learned, so I didn't know how to drive a stick at all.
Okay.
The truck that he had for me that I had given him money down on was a stick. So the only way that I was going to be able to run my truck was to learn how to drive a stick.
Okay.
I went and learned the same night I bought the truck.
Come on now. Shout out to Dan right there. Listen.
You got to get around.
Shout out to right then. You weren't going to play with that.
I wasn't.
Listen.
I learned the same night I bought the truck. And I went out and but basically I wore my clutch out.
Right. Okay.
And in a food truck, that's expensive.
Yeah.
And I ended up putting it up, but then the opportunity presented itself here in Houston, and
so
I ended up relocating.
Okay, so you left the truck there?
I did. I left it in
So you
Chicago.
said, okay, I'm
yeah, because the opportunity I had here, I didn't have to bring anything with me. Only everything I had up here.
Okay. All right. So now that's what we need to talk about right there. This piece. So you're in Chicago. And you said an opportunity will start to present itself away from Chicago.
Yes.
Can you talk about that?
Yes.
Okay. So what was that?
I was flown here to cater an event at the House of Darien.
Okay.
And hold
on now, shit. Hold on. I know what that name is now. Shit, don't act like you gonna get over on that one.
You like I
know that the House
of that.
You know what I'm saying? That's like saying the artist formerly known as. You know what I'm saying? We all know what that is.
So
somebody Somebody called you?
A friend of mine that was doing a big event here.
Uh-huh.
She called me, and I was like, that was the one I told you that I have a lot of, like, we did this together, like went on our entrepreneurial journeys together. That was just one of the most instrumental people in my business that, you know, kind of helped me to get where I'm at in my business, as far as just support and, you know, resources and just being a friend, somebody that I could trust and depend on. She was always that person. So when I moved here, she was like, oh, you doing the catering? You know, you doing the catering. I'm like, oh, great. It's like the House of Darion, Beyonce's dad, whatever. So I was doing the walkthrough. I got here before everybody, doing the walkthrough of the House of Darion, had the opportunity. I wanted to meet Mr. Knowles, sat down with him, and honestly, we just hit it off as far as business. We talked for hours and connected and realized that we both had a passion for, he wanted to do something here as far as opening up something that was open late, and I was available and wanted to relocate. And I had never thought about moving to Houston, but when he pitched me, I was like,
he put the elevator on you, didn't he?
Man.
And then shout out, hold on, what the button is over here? Shout out to the damn elevator. I'm about to hit the damn computer over here. I'm about to hit the damn exit button.
Yeah. So I mean, I've always looked at Mr. Knowles as like a dad. When he said to me, when I seen him, and he said that I was like a daughter to him, I was like, oh my God, that means I'm like Beyonce's sister. Oh my God.
Shay be messing the buttons up. I'm going to tell you right now. Her damn button game. She might can cook, but that damn button game is so up.
That clutch out.
You know.
You know, facts.
Ooh.
But yeah, so it started with him, and then it ended up he was kind of busy with some other projects, but we've been in communication. But initially I was moving here to open up something with him.
Okay.
And he was kind of dealing with some other projects with his book at the time. This was back in 2015, the late 2015, early 2016. And I ended up coming. A friend of mine, she was living here, and her guy was opening up a spot.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, she was like, we went out to dinner, and it turned out to be a business opportunity, and that situation matriculated faster than the one with Mr. Knowles. And I ultimately came under, and I opened up. So I was a consultant from a business standpoint. So when I was in Chicago, I kind of skipped over the fact that I was helping the friend that I told you I got the idea from my business about, that was opening up this concept with no beef or pork. I was helping with their business from like a chief marketing officer standpoint, because that's what I did in corporate. So I was like taking everything that I knew from corporate to help his business like really grow and do whatever, give him advice. We were dating, so it was like I wanted to help him be great. So I just poured into him, and I saw the business, and I learned so many things about the aspect of running a business, opening up a restaurant, opening up from beginning to finish, the type of things to order. I even I kind of skipped over, but I actually broke ground to open a restaurant in Chicago, but we didn't finish it with the angels I told you that came up. When I left corporate, we were opening a restaurant, but that all kind of fell through within the year. But at the end of the day, like I actually have a picture of myself actually hitting the demolition when a demolition happened at my restaurant. We didn't finish it, but my point is I learned a lot from that relationship.
Because it was a process.
It was a process. Learning going out and doing the all of the details that it takes to open a restaurant. It's a lot of details. And I knew everything because I had seen him do it, and I had worked with him, and I was doing it myself, and I was consulting and doing it.
Right.
So I started to do that for another restaurant here, and that's what brought me here. I became like a consultant, executive chef.
Well, shout out to the damn consulting game. Shit, Jay Rich, what you know about a consultant, Jay Rich? Jay Rich will consult the shit out your ass. If you want to know about consulting,
from dry hummer to an itch scratch, oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
What you say?
That's funny.
What Tony say?
Tony M.
From dry hummer to itchy scratches.
I love it.
Yeah, that's what Tony M right there, Mississippi's finest.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? Awesome. Tony talking about I can smell the clutch. She was tan the city, Tony.
I can smell the clutch. I would only mess up
diesel or what?
It was diesel, yes. Yeah, it was diesel.
Yeah, that's strong.
Yeah, it was diesel.
Yeah.
But I would whip that boy.
You move around.
I would move that boy.
Come on now.
I mean, I ran it for a whole year, about a year and a half before I left.
That's amazing.
Shout out to move that damn truck around all through Chicago.
All in them streets.
You know what I'm saying? Shay look like she want to take a sip, so we're gonna go ahead and put a wink and drink on her real quick. You know what I'm saying? Wink and drink what? A wink and drink what? A wink and drink what? Hit 'em, G. It's 5 o'clock. It's time to leave. I dig into my pockets, pull out my car keys, grab my wallet, walk out the front door. Unlock my phone, open the app store. I need a place to meet and think. Found a brand new app called Wink and Drink.
Yeah.
It's Wink and Drink.
Hey.
It's Wink and Drink.
Come on.
It's Wink and Drink. A brand new app where people meet.
Come on.
It's Wink and Drink.
Hey.
It's Wink and Drink. It's Wink and Drink. A brand new app where people meet. Y'all already damn know Wink and Drink.
I love
Hey,
Wink
listen.
and Drink.
Hey, let me tell you what happened. Shay was messing with the phone and she done got winked on already.
I didn't
Damn,
even know.
Her damn winks is going through the roof right now.
This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Winks is
crazy.
on her.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
I'm just trying to tell you now, the Wink and Drink is strong out here now.
I see.
But it just, socializing, just meeting people, networking, whatever you want to do, you can just put in there and say, hey, I only want to do this. I only want to do this. I only want to do this. I only want to wink at men. I only want to wink at women. Or I want to wink at both. Okay. And they'll see that you're winking at both. So they understand you're there for networking.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and not just whatever. And you put dating in there, hey, you for dating. If it's not for that, just networking, business, a lunch buddy, dinner buddy, then that's what it's about. And that's what it is. And that's how it takes it back to the old school way of really kind of meeting people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love about it.
That's how my dad hooked my mom.
Yeah.
Sure.
Goddamn, shout out to his cool ass. It's cool. He's cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? We ain't forgot about him.
He is cool as
He's
hell.
cool as hell.
I'm gonna see him when I'm in Chicago.
A wink and a drink. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Wink and a drink. That's what happened.
He was always about the winks and the drinks, honey. Trust me. He ain't on the lounge for nothing. Shoot, he was. Let him look. Keep it flowing. Just keep him coming.
Hey, that's how to do. All right. So you get to Houston.
Yes.
You say you came on the pretense of doing some stuff with Mr. Knowles, but you know what I'm saying, something else came through first. Somebody was dating, was doing some things, you poured into him, into what was going on. You learned a lot in the process in that piece right there. What happened?
I worked with the restaurant and got everything up and running, trained the staff, planned the menu, recipes, bought all the equipment. And so the back of the house was my thing. Okay. And it was a great opportunity. Right. I've done that for actually a couple of restaurants since I've been here.
The soul game is strong.
And it is a blessing. And I learned a lot from that experience as well. So because of just some irreconcilable differences, that's what I like to call it. Yeah. I decided to kind of leave and start back doing my own thing.
Hey, shout out to doing their own thing. It's your thing. Wow. Do what you want to do. Hey. Because Shay's gonna show and prove. Don't play with me.
But what it got me to do is now that's when I went back to my roots where I started. Ooh. I had to go back to selling food here.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, girl, you went back to oodles and noodles.
Nah, not oodles and noodles.
Making them things
but the
right
things
there.
that I knew how to do,
right.
I just went ahead and incorporate that into the business, the people. So I had been here for a couple years. Okay. And I was dating a little friend or whatever.
Damn, why everybody gotta be little when y'all be saying some stuff when y'all ain't with them no more? See, I'm tired of that. I'm gonna stand up for all the damn people who be called little.
They shrink.
Or look, you know what I'm saying? Like when they with us or when they with somebody, it ain't little. You get your little car, your little attitude, your little job. You know what I'm saying? It be little when they done with your ass. That's when they really done with your ass. If they ever put you on little status, you can't come back.
I think it shrinks with significance.
That's what it is.
Right. But basically, that was forget you. You were best. So I was like, it was just an opportunity. I was like, I need to start back selling food. Okay. Like I used to. Right. It was something that was like, why is it that I was like, I went out and made like $800 the first time, and I was doing it every weekend. So I would go out. The first day I only went out one day, but then when I realized how much money we made in one day, I was like, well, hell, we should do this maybe Friday and Saturday, maybe even add Thursday.
Come on now,
because folks be in the shop Thursday, Friday, Saturday. See, I had to learn when I was in Chicago, so I learned the same thing here. I went and a friend of mine helped me to secure those people, and we went out, and he was like, oh, you should try this place, you should try this place. And when I tell you, I was to the point that I was doing just what I was doing in Chicago, making enough money to pay my rent, my bills. Yeah. And then the opportunity with Bravo presented itself for me to go to Rome.
So you out here moving plates around.
I was moving plates, and then they called me from Bravo.
And somebody gonna call you because you out here moving plates. They thought it was interesting enough. You out here moving plates.
And I had enough business from Chicago. I had the opportunity.
And whoever was around it, they were little at the time. So the phone call, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just trying to remember the story. That's all I'm trying to do now. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember little dudes in there
thing
somewhere.
is,
Now.
things with us were
Right.
I mean, there wasn't like a situation where it was supposed to be just a little like fling thing.
Little scratch.
It was a scratch.
Okay.
It was an itch.
Shout out to the damn itchy scratches now. Now just said ain't nothing wrong with little scratch now.
But it was like a charm and that same stuff that my dad did when he hooked
Some
women.
of that stuff, right?
You know, but we worked in the same place, and it was like, you know, I was kind of like, okay, this guy is a great guy for now, but I didn't think it was. So at the time,
damn, for now, you don't put the for now on his ass.
But when the opportunity presented itself with me for Bravo, it was a confirmation that it was like, I was like, I gotta take this opportunity. Like, this is a big deal. And I wasn't quite sure about the situation. That there was some different red flags that I was like, yeah, I may need to pump the brakes and kind of see where I don't want to pass up on an opportunity to go to Bravo and go to Italy for 8 weeks.
I know that shout out on the Italy free trip. You know what I'm saying?
Paid vacation. I'm talking about, and I could date Italian men. Hi.
You know what I'm saying?
Ow.
So now, so this is what I'm asking. So now you go do that. Now I'm not asking about the show stuff. What I'm asking about is just you, Shay stuff. Okay. You're going over to work. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, you're going over to work. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You're going over to work, and you're in a whole different industry now.
Yes, country, everything.
You know what I'm saying? Another country.
I can't understand
rules for the network, stuff like that.
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh my goodness. My experience in Italy was wonderful and I learned a lot.
Okay.
So that was my first time being on a reality show. And I didn't understand how production works. And it is very different than when I went in. When I went in, I was naive. I was excited. I shared my story and I was like completely like bare bones naked about how I am and what I felt and what I had been through. I was hurt. I wanted to be married. I wanted to be like, I wanted the situation that I was in to look different than it did.
Okay.
And I was like ready. So when they called me, I was already broken and I just needed somebody to kind of like just come and, pat me on my back and lick my wounds a little and tell me that was going to be okay.
Okay.
And they kind of gave me a sense that this is what this is going to look like. Okay. So it did. But the thing that I learned about reality TV is that you have to understand that the production companies everybody has a storyline, and no matter they can only use what you give them. And that was one of the biggest things I learned. They cannot use what you do not give them. Got it. So I gave them a lot the first time. The second time, everything I did was what I wanted to do, and I didn't give a damn because I'm over 49, and things look a whole lot different than they used to.
Right. Well, you said the second time was the other show.
Was the one that I did here.
Oh, okay, yeah, we ain't got there yet.
Right, but this is Italy in 20. This was in 2017.
So
we were
17.
There. We left around May. We left right around Mother's Day.
Right.
And it went to Father's Day.
Okay, so what was the experience like? Not from what happened on the show, but just understanding business. Just in the
I met
TV.
I understood, I met people that I have forever relationships with. You think about the fact that you have connections with the Bravo network with people that handpicked you to come on the show.
Okay.
And they flew you to it. Come on. Those are ties that to me they're just invaluable.
True.
And the things I learned about myself as far as some of the things that were brought out on the show had me start to reflect on my life and make me look at things a lot differently, because they'll shine a light on something that you may not even think about. But then when you start to think about it and let it seep in, now it could be a strategy or some type of, embellished situation, but underlying, there's still something to learn from it. Right. So the relationships I got from that show and the experience from being in Italy and experiencing another culture, having to speak, learn to speak other languages, understand what they're saying, that part to me will be always just in my heart. So that was powerful. Going on dates and stuff, that was just a fun part of it. That's whatever. I didn't really think I was gonna find a husband to get married over there. Come on, that takes time. Right. But the experience itself and the exposure that came with it to me and my culture, being able to say, hey, I've been in Rome and I've been, and I have friends there that I can still holler at on WhatsApp. And when I come to Italy, we're going to be good.
Goddamn. Shout out to them Italy. Don't act like I don't know nothing about Italy now. it.
I have my Roman ties.
Listen.
There you go.
Ooh and we. That's all I can say. Ooh and we. All right, so you did that. So now,
did.
So now you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
So
2018.
so you came
The show
back.
aired.
So you are you. So now let's talk about that piece right there.
Oh man.
So from your perspective, because one, you didn't get to watch the show
No,
because they were building the show.
they were building it.
They were building it. So you watched when everybody else watched.
No.
Oh, you didn't?
Okay, so the difference with this show is we got a few episodes before they aired. So we got to see a few. It wasn't all of them, but they gave us a peek under the tent. That's very common in reality TV for them to do that because it happened another time. But it's very confidential. You can't share, people can't see it and any of that, you know. But I can't stand you like
No, I'm saying
no, seriously, it's true.
It makes sense.
So right before the show airs, about maybe a few days, you don't get much time, but a few days before you get to watch it. So I got to see like the first 2 or 3 episodes. And it was like, wow, I couldn't, but like, it was just crazy to see myself on a TV screen. It was, but people had always told me that that they thought that you should be on TV. Like I got that since I was younger, because I was always like a character and I like to dance and I was loud and I like to have fun and I like to talk.
Did you see anything in the shows that you were like, oh?
Yeah, of course. You always see things about yourself
that
you want to work on or you want to, just do better. There's nothing. I believe in self-improvement.
Oh,
it's for the rest of your
our life is that's what our whole life. That's what we will go through. We will go through that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So
what I thought I did last year, I'm sure I grown from it from last year.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
and you should
don't hold me nothing 20 years ago or 15 years ago.
You
know what I'm saying?
I know. Some people don't.
Yeah, some people don't.
Yeah. Bless they heart.
They just ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do it. Okay, so what came with that now? So now you're back. You're on TV.
Oh man.
And so now what does that do for you as a person?
It was crazy. I was in the parking lot of grocery stores, Hobby Lobbies, everywhere I went, people recognized me. It was so humbling. I was like, oh my God, hey, let's take a picture. Like, it was just fun and exciting. Like I'm just me. Like I'm never like I'm always gonna be like Chef Shay. Like I'm Shay from the Shy. I'm cool as hell.
And the bitch had that damn truck out there that she bought. You know what I'm saying? She put money on it in the beginning.
Hello. And it took me the damn year and a half.
And she couldn't drive it until the day she got it.
Hello. Like, right.
Next week I'm bringing you 10.
Right. Every week I was like, I got 500 more. I just need 2 more weeks. I just need 2 more, just 3 more weeks, just 8 more weeks. Like, it was a struggle. Right. But thank God I got it.
So you're back and people are seeing you, they're recognizing you. Like,
oh my God. That was so weird that people would recognize me places. Right. I couldn't believe it. Like it was crazy. But it was so cool.
But so
even my sister experienced it when she moved here. She was like, when she visited here, she was like, I cannot believe people know who you are. Oh my gosh, you're a real life celebrity. We were sitting at Cyclone Anaya's one day. She was like, oh my God, my sister's a real celebrity. I was like, girl, this is Cyclone Anaya's. Ain't nobody in here.
All right, so now do you come back and start moving plates again? Did you start cooking for people?
After that? Oh yeah. So after that, I was in a position to be blessed enough where I had some clients.
Okay, the prices went up now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm just trying to keep it real now. You know my name now. Hold on. You know my name? Oh shit, that just went from $10.99 to $12.99.
So at first when the show was airing or right before, when I came home, I got right back into it because I was like, hell, I was selling food when I left. Right. Yeah, they was paying us and everything, but I still I'm about like kind of planning for the future. I'm big on being strategic about stuff. Right. So I was selling food a little more, but it just became to the point where I was getting so busy with my clients, I didn't have the time. Okay. I was like getting, that's when I started doing like more meal prep. Okay. It was like, people were like, well, I'm at work and I can't. So I was like, okay, this was in 2018. I was like, oh, okay, so you need meal prep. So that's like the same thing I'm doing that I'm selling, but I'm just giving it to you in a pack for a certain amount of days. Okay, but when I just started doing research on other companies that were doing it, and I seen the different people here. That's when actually there was a My Fit Foods that was open here back in the when I first moved here. It's called My Fit Foods.
Yeah, I remember.
And they all closed down. So I was trying to make sure that I was smart about it because I seen what they were doing. But then why did they close down? So I'm really big about stuff like that, like not doing too much too soon.
Right.
I feel like they franchised a little too quick.
Right.
They should have kind of like pumped the brakes a little, maybe offer some different services, maybe raise the prices a little. I don't know. But those are just some things I observed. So I just took everything that I learned, and I'm big on doing research and just I'll take notes on everything. I have different color pens.
Right.
I'm big on note taking, and I just took everything that I learned and implemented into my business. And I started doing it here, and the clients picked up, and I incorporated the business with Texas. And it's just been great. I started getting contracts with TSU and
damn contracts again.
Oh my God, I have contracts with so many people.
So your contract game is just strong.
It is a blessing. I have the athletes that I work for now. Like I have a couple of Texan players.
Shout out to them and the regular people too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody.
Yes.
Shit, get your meal prep from damn Chef Shay.
I've
You
been
better stop
working
playing
for the
around.
Texans for about almost 3 years now.
Ooh.
It's that part.
And them jokers got to eat too.
They
need some. They need some.
I mean, I can't wait for the season to start back. What's
We
we already talked. He'll be
Callan.
home the end of next month.
Can I just add something?
Don't add something.
Okay. So meal prep is one thing. So, I get meal prep from her. The regular people.
That's what I say. Regular
Right.
people,
She does personal chef services. So she goes in their home and she cooks all of their
And moves
meals.
some
Like
pots around.
she's their chef.
So she moves you. So you go in there and
She's
move some
in
pots around for some people.
home.
Oh yeah, I'm in their homes during
Yeah, she's in the
in
home
the mornings on
you
Monday through
serious?
Friday. Yeah.
She cooks.
Like now?
Yeah, I'm their private chef.
She's the private chef.
Oh, so you going?
That's a whole nother game.
Hold up now. Oh, I already know. Don't act like I don't know. So you see now, you ain't play with me.
No.
I'm like I don't know what the damn
I'm telling you,
people going in
people,
the house to cook.
she try to sell herself short. I'm telling you, people.
Oh,
That's a
thank
whole
you,
nother
Fran.
game.
Thank you, Fran. Yeah, she's right.
Uh-huh.
I am their private. So I do a lot more private chef services now. So
Yeah.
thank you, Naj, because I guess I'm always like kind of top level with stuff,
Right.
but that is one of my favorite things to do because it allows my creativity to really kind of run rapid because I know what the athletes need based on their diets and some of the
Right.
information that I get from them.
Yeah.
And then I just take into consideration what I know about
Right.
the food.
Got it.
And every client that comes to me, I try to create a private, like customized experience for them. Being if it's a birthday party or a
Right.
small dinner for 2
Okay.
or a big event for 300 that we just like did a few weeks ago for the Cigar Greek.
Hello.
So it's
Hold
just,
up.
you
Hold
know,
up.
we
Time out. We doing something like 300 people.
we've done it for over that. I mean,
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, how do you do that?
yeah. I mean,
So you have to bring in
in.
some more people and
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, I have
so I'm
staff
thinking
that
you in there
comes
by yourself. And
Are you
just
kidding me? Oh,
you got
no, I
people
have
running the
somebody-
place out there for
Oh
you. or
no,
something.
I have someone with me every time I
Okay.
do an event.
I get what you're saying.
Even
Okay.
doing meal prep every
Uh-huh.
week. I have a assistant that helps me.
Damn, you know applications.
Hello.
Shout out! I'm gonna get an application. I need listen.
Come get you some vegetables.
Listen, I cut up some
Yes,
vegetables. I be
listen, I do be needing it. I do need
know what I'm
vegetables cut
saying?
up. I do because
Shoot.
I don't like to do prep work. That's what I hire people for.
Right.
I said to this point in my business, I ain't gonna lie. I've been cooking for a long time.
Oh, Shay, big time.
And
now.
no,
She
it's
ain't-
not big
she can't-
time.
I'm just
No,
messing.
I
I'm messing
cut
with
up
people.
if I want
She
to.
big time right
You
now, so
know,
she don't want to mess
I
with some
do-
prep.
Just you
I
want to
wanna-
level up.
I want to focus on building building the business of the business, and that's
Ain't
what
nothing,
I do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with
That's
that. That's great stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank
so
you.
so now so you do that for a little while. So you came back in what 18? 18 is when kind of stuff the show aired, right?
The show aired in 18, and things have taken off since then.
So
I started working for the Texans in 2018.
Okay, 18. So then 19 hit, 20
No,
hit.
19. I'm sorry, it was
Okay,
19.
and 20. The pandemic hit, but people still got to eat. They still,
Oh, I was still working for
so
him.
it don't even matter.
Nothing.
'cause people
We didn't
still-
skip a beat.
we still
Oh
rolling.
no, I was still working for him
Okay.
the whole season.
So then so this other show come about.
Yeah, he was. I was working for him during the season. I had to take the break
Mm,
from him, but I have another person that works with me that I trust that worked
Right.
with me when I first moved here.
okay.
That he's taught me things and I've taught him things, and he's from here.
Mhm,
And I had him come in as my fill-in while I was gone for my athletes, and he
mhm.
took care of them I was only gone for about a week and a half. I didn't want to be there long.
Okay, so what was the experience like when you already did it one time, so now you're going back again?
Oh, that's why I was ready to come home. They right after we got off the quarantine, after filming the first and a half episode, I was
Right.
ready to come home because I had things to do and I wasn't about that life.
Okay, so you like you say go ahead and make this money right here.
I mean, I'm just saying, I do pretty. I mean, I'm blessed.
Right.
And I just don't like to waste my time.
Yeah, the Pickens wasn't good. Anyway, shout out. That's what it is.
Hello.
Pickens wasn't good. I don't care what Jay say
They were my
right
friends.
now.
They were more my friends than they were from a romantic. I'm gonna say that because those are my boys, and I love them. Those are like my brothers.
And you're supposed to.
Them.
You're supposed to say that too. That's the friend zone word right there. It's almost like this right here. You know how you can go some places. You walk in there, you know,
walk right back out.
You remember what I'm saying? You get in there because the lights was banging from outside. Man, you see the doorman at the front.
Yeah. So silly.
People line up around the building. You like, man, we get up in there, it's gonna be on.
I was excited.
You know what I'm saying? You walk in, you like, hold up. What?
I was ready.
Oh hell no!
Everybody on the show know because everybody like it was the talk of the first, like they were like Shay ready to go home. I'm like, But the thing is, it was like I'm very like at this point in my life,
right? I
know what I'm looking for. I know what I want.
Yeah.
I just that wasn't the case.
Yeah, one of those seasons out there. They ain't picking up seasons out there. You get a couple smooth jokers in there.
For real.
And be like, yo, listen.
Yeah.
You gotta put
I like them old. I like them old.
There was a lot of younger.
Yeah.
It was younger. Like,
right?
and if y'all didn't notice that season, the first 3 women that went home were the only women on the show that had children. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but
it makes sense.
Dana went home the first night. Then me and Alicia went home. Not the first, but when it comes to the first women that were voted off, all of us had children, and that group isn't a children group.
They were
younger than I personally would date.
Right. That's what I'm saying. With no season out there. You know what I'm that's all it was. One of them damn seasons. Shout out, and they need to put season out there. The season of love.
Ready to love.
You know what I'm saying? Season of love, baby.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Episode 1.
Yes,
season 1.
Yes.
You know
but it was a great
I'm gonna
time.
get my own show now. I'm gonna make my own show. I'm gonna make my own show. I'll be creative. I'm trying to tell you. I can do it. I really see y'all playing. I really could do it.
I'm serious.
I'm not playing.
I'm not.
I know how to bring it on in
We
here.
don't play like
I
that.
bring it in.
No, I'm serious.
Which of this we can drink Vit tomorrow? I'm gonna turn it out tomorrow. They going to see all these other people. They gonna see me. They were like, oh. But see, I don't never go anywhere. Like I'm the dude that never goes anywhere, right?
Really?
So people are shocked that they're like, people gonna show up just because they know I'm going now. Because I don't. I'm the person that you see him, but you don't see him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy that's gonna wear the Chuck Taylors and just kind of sit in the cut.
Yeah.
You know, you might see him go by. Was that G? No, that wasn't G. That's me right there.
Okay.
No, it's kind of like what's the
like
gnome?
You like a ninja.
Like the gnome, right? Remember
Like
that?
that.
That's me.
Yeah.
I just show up and I look and I'm like, was he just over here? No, man, he wasn't here. That's me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's kind of like that. But we need to get like the gnome show. You got to have those type of people with those personalities on the show.
Absolutely.
You know
I agree.
You know, because one, it just kind of works out. It goes beyond the looks, right?
Absolutely.
And I'm telling you, people can, and this is what I say with people. I'm an old country boy from North Carolina, and I say it all the time, right? And this is what I learned coming up. It wasn't always the dudes. You know, you have the pretty boys, the very handsome guys, the pretty men. You have all that, right? But the whole time I grew up, it was always these guys, right? They weren't the best looking guys at all. But they were like men. I was always attracted to the men to learn from the men. I didn't want to learn from the dudes that were the cool guys. I didn't want to learn from, but I found out the men were really the cool guys.
Right.
The men were really like the dudes that held it down. You know what I'm saying?
They are.
And so I kind of like, I said, you know what, shit, this is who I need to emulate. This is who I need to hang around. I don't need to hang around that because that's all quick stuff. Right. That's stuff that fades. Right. This man stuff lasts for a lifetime.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to me right there.
Foundation.
Y'all better stop playing. You know what I'm saying?
That's that seasoning.
That's that season.
That's that season.
So you can show up with some Chuck Taylors on and some funny socks and everything, but guess what?
You gonna be winning.
They be like, yo, that's something with that joker.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yep. The loudest person in the room is the, you know what they say.
Well, it's the unspoken thing. You ain't got to talk.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that.
It's move.
Emulates.
It's the way you move, right?
It's such a chill.
You move a certain way.
And I feel like as much as I talk, I can't be. I need to be with a man that's a little more reserved. And and if he the older he is, the more like he can deal with me. Because I'm a lot. And the guy that's with
I can
me
see I can see it would take that too. A dude have to be like, yo, okay.
Like he gonna be okay with me just being
Shay right there.
Just being me. We got a call. Hold on, we'll be right back.
Wink and drink. Wink and drink. Wink and drink.
So funny.
It's the wink and the drinks.
I love it.
And the wink and the drink. Wink and drink. Wink and drink.
I got to make sure no one wrong over there.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It was nothing. He just had to ask me something. Yeah. So that's the thing, right? You know what I'm saying? So if they do that right there, they do Season of Love. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we need to talk to Tommy and see if
Yep,
we need
let's
to do
do
something like
Season
that.
of Love.
I love that.
Me and
I
Chef
think that'd be
Edwin,
cool.
we could do our seasonings.
Yeah,
Like I
there
can do
you-
my
there
season,
you
Chef
go.
Edwin,
You feel
other
it?
chefs in the city. You
Yeah.
know, I just feel like there's so many chefs here in the city of
I
Houston.
know.
There's so many opportunities for us to come together and just like do
I
something
know.
really, really dope.
True.
So I'm down.
Y'all heard it here right here.
I'm
Season
down.
of Love. Y'all heard it. I just
There
came
you
out
go.
with it. You know what I'm saying? It can happen.
Yeah,
It can
shout out
definitely
to Edwin and them crab nachos.
Oh my gosh, Edwin can cook his ass off.
Who was it?
Chef Edwin, he was on the show with me.
Oh, okay.
He was on Ready to Love
Little
season
salt and
3.
pepper beard.
Salt and pepper dude. Hey, yeah. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool dude. You know what I'm saying?
Chef, yeah.
I thought it was a cool dude. You know what
Crab
I'm saying?
nachos.
Yeah.
Yes. Edwin can
They're on
cook.
point.
He can cook, yes.
Oh, that's what I'm talking
Definitely.
about.
They wanted us together, but me and
Following
Edwin are
him
just good
around.
friends.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cute.
Y'all have a good chemistry though.
Yeah,
Okay.
cooking chemistry.
That's true. Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. We do. We do. We definitely do.
She knows TV. She's good.
Uh-huh.
Shay's good. I got that.
Oh, y'all have a good wave.
Mm,
You know,
Yeah.
you do the same thing. So it makes
absolutely.
sense.
I agree.
Creatives.
She knows TV too well. She knows TV too well. All right.
I've had a few shows.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So you came off of that right there. You just went back to doing what you do.
So when I left, during filming Bravo's Wrong for Love,
Mhm.
that's when I changed from any type of company to me. They were like, okay, you're the brand, you're the name. I never wanted to use my name in the business because I was so afraid that people would, oh, I'm black. Oh, I'm a woman. Oh, I'm this. I look like
Damn,
this.
man.
Women don't want to, oh, if this, you trying to hire her because she looked like this. I ain't got time for all that.
Right.
So I would never show like I was the owner. I would just have my company information out there.
Okay.
And when I went on Bravo, they were like, no, you need to
You
make
put
this
that-
change. And it was one of the best decisions. So I
That's
had
smart.
my marketing guy create me a logo. And he was like, they were like, you are a chef and your name is Shay. So you should be Chef Shay. That's easy. It's
Mhm.
8
Right.
letters. You know, it's
Yeah.
simple. And I had him design the logo and he did an amazing job. Like, I don't think I
Right.
would ever change my logo. I think it's gorgeous.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Shout out for damn Chef Shay.
Thank
The
you.
super celebrity doing it big time,
Thank you.
making all the cooking money. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? You know what I'm
stop.
saying? Whether she's doing plates, meal prep in people's house, moving them pots around, moving the pots. Now you might need to put that on the books right there. I'm saying because that's what it's officially
It's
called,
so
moving
much
the
fun.
pots. You know what
I
I'm
love
saying?
it. I love it.
You know.
I love what I do. I'm really blessed because I can honestly say that I enjoy my job and I enjoy what I do. Like it's
Right.
awesome. If I didn't, I probably wouldn't be doing it.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that is some
Love
good
that.
stuff right there. That is some good stuff.
I've learned that I know
100%.
I'm not employable anymore. I would get fired if I got a job.
okay.
They would be like,
Listen, I-
Please say
they'd be
that
like, you
again.
can't
I don't
just
even
show
know.
up when you want to, woman. I'd be like,
Yeah.
why
Please
not?
say
So
that
I
again.
can't.
I'm unemployable.
Put that
I'm
on a
definitely
t-shirt.
I'm unemployable.
I'm not employable.
I'm not.
I can't work for nobody.
I'm
I
not.
got-
I can't. It's been too
I got to
long.
listen to people's problems.
I know.
that-
Yeah.
If I work, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
And it's hard in this industry. You know,
Mm.
it's one of those industries in the restaurant industry, you know, the turnover is so high.
Right.
Finding good people that stick around
Mhm.
are rare.
Right.
And I prefer people that I'm actually, and this is a shout, I should have probably mentioned this earlier, but I'm trying to hire some new people for my business.
Okay.
And I'm looking to hire 2 people right now,
Mm.
one part-time, one full-time.
Okay.
And you know, there's just a lot of opportunity. I
Right.
fly across the country and do events, and I do events for people that are worth maybe having a conversation with.
Right.
So, you know, if anyone's looking, I love students. I love people that are a little
Mm.
younger,
Okay.
that want to learn.
Okay.
and are
Some
willing to-
less seasoning people that want to learn.
Yes.
Who
Yes.
needs some seasoning?
Yes, they need some, and then you know, I just find that I don't like to pigeonhole people,
Okay.
but I found that in my experience, I
Uh-huh.
get a lot more from my relationships with the younger people than not.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
yeah.
it makes sense.
The younger kids are definitely. I mean, they're just. My daughter being 25. And my daughter had a grandson too, so I've got my baby now. So it's like, you know,
No, I like to say that that's like the sweet spot.
yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So it's like when you are able to pour into younger people,
Yeah,
not only does it help them, but it benefits you as well.
Absolutely. And I've always had a passion for young people because I was a young troubled teenager out here, kind of just listening to other people and going off of what I felt they were doing that I wanted to do, but not having like like my sister was my mentor, but she wasn't around me on a basis where I could talk to her every day about different stuff I was thinking about, and just have someone that I can like a sounding board.
Yeah.
So for me, I've been mentoring kids since I started my business back in 2010 because my first contract was with the Chicago Urban League, and I was hired to come into their after school program where they were doing, we would do food and I would have a conversation. It was called New Lights. And it was an acronym, and I forget what the acronym was about. New Lights focused on, and I'm send a huge shout out to my girl for plugging me. First of all, Jason plugged me, and then he connected me with Selena. And if you're listening, she was the first person that gave me my first contract in my business when I first incorporated my company in 2010. So I give her so much love because Selena has always reached out to me and been like a friend and stayed connected. So just that first opportunity, and that just matriculated into everything that's happened now. Like it went from that, and then when I got with the Angels, we did a big campaign that fed over 5,000 families across the country for the holiday season. Tom Joyner's show called me and wanted to interview me, and I couldn't believe it. I had literally said, I will never forget that I said out of my mouth back in 2000 and maybe 5 or 6 that I wanted to be on the Tom Joyner Morning Show. And in 2010, when I got the call that they were wanting to interview me, I was like, who? The Tom Joyner Morning Show. I said, shut the front door. They called me. I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, wow, it happened. Something that I talked about that actually happened.
But that's why it happened. Like you put
Girl,
it out there.
I say all kind of stuff now. I'm just gonna start manifesting. And that's why that
Absolutely.
manifestation is so important to me too. In my
Makes
life.
sense. So can you see yourself doing another show?
I could, absolutely, but not a dating show.
What does that look like? So what
Another show
can
for
you
me
see?
is going to be more focused on something that I'm super passionate about, like cooking first, and then maybe advocacy for teenagers that are troubled, pregnant teenagers, pregnant teens, college kids that are like, new to I didn't know that I could go away to college with a daughter. I always wanted to go away to college. I always wanted to pledge Delta, and I never got a chance to. So I just feel like if I would have known some of that stuff, my mother was not that mom. You would have had more resources. I didn't have the resources. And that was the biggest challenge for me, not having the resources. It's a lot that I missed out on, and I want to make sure that other kids don't.
Yeah. No,
if I can help with that, then I can die happy. Like making sure that first of all, I want to make sure my daughter's okay, my grandson and my lineage is okay, and my mom is good. And then I want to make sure that I can leave a legacy here that that's gonna be talked about in another 100 years.
Right.
I want to be mentioned. I want people to know who I am.
So what's the next thing for the Chef Shay brand?
Well, I'm excited about this holiday season coming up. I'm really late on it, but I was trying to get my seasoning done for the Father's Day weekend for grilling. But it looks like we're going to be getting it ready more for summer.
Okay.
So we have a grill season that's coming out that I'm excited about.
Now, how is that different from what you have out now?
So the seasoning that I have out now is a very healthy based seasoning that I make that is for my meal prep. This is going to be a chunkier seasoning that's used to grill meat. So, I always talk about in my IG live that, hey, y'all know that the meat is you're gonna lose some of that seasoning in the pan.
Right.
When you're dealing with a grill and that fire, you're gonna lose even more seasoning because it's gonna stick to the grill and all kind of stuff. So this is a chunkier grill seasoning that you're gonna pat on and season your meats with. That's just gonna be bold flavors and just really coarse bites. So I'm excited about that.
Okay. No, I see what you're saying though. Yeah. So it's just a totally different seasoning.
It is. And it's just going to be great because the summer's here. The 4th of July is coming up. So I want to make sure that, You gotta have the season done for the 4th of July.
Yeah,
It's a big deal.
no, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So with the season dropping like what, middle of July, or
Oh no, it'll
in time
be
for the 4th,
it'll be the time for the 4th. So
Okay.
late June we'll start shipping out.
okay.
So it'll be ready for shipping. We'll be shipping everything out no later than the 23rd because I have to do some traveling.
You got pre-sale going, or
You know what? I don't yet, but that's a good idea.
there you go. Let's get some
Yeah.
pre-sale going.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the seasoning.
Uh-huh.
What else you got going?
Besides that, I really am just thinking about the next few months. I have a birthday coming up. So I'm excited about that. I've got some personal growth that I'm working on for the next like couple months that I'm excited about, that I'm doing some things for myself that are coming up, and it'll be something to talk about and something to see for my birthday.
Got it. So we got seasonings coming up. I just saw a vision for you.
Uh-huh.
Cookware.
Oh, hold up now. The damn
about
Chef Shay damn crock pot,
Cookware.
hot plate.
I'm just saying an apron.
Hmm.
I want something that's really going to be a low cost.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because when it comes to stuff like that, we have to think about the costs and,
Mhm.
selling a product. It's
Right.
always about making sure that the costs are low and we can make some profits. Because,
Okay.
that's what we got to do.
All right, well
Right.
then start with the utensils.
That might not be a bad idea. But
Hey, Tony said some damn grill seasoning. Y'all said something about some grill seasoning?
Yeah,
so
I'm-
You already
so,
talked about
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So she
All
got
right.
the
the grill season is
grill
launching for the
season dropping for
4th of July.
4th of
4th of
we
July.
talked about.
Damn, shout out to
Yeah.
damn 4th of July.
Yeah.
Podcast has got grill seasoning.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be chunkier, bolder flavors that are gonna
Right.
stick more to the meats. It's gonna go great with like chicken and beef and your pork and your shrimp. You're just gonna have just that bold flavored profile that you're looking for in a good barbecue.
Right. Ooh, that sounds so damn
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, that does.
It's gonna be coarse
Y'all
and
just be doing all
know.
kinds of stuff out here on
Yeah.
these damn streets.
you know,
No,
we're
that's
just
Listen.
trying to be
That's
great.
gonna be good.
We're just trying to be great. That's all.
Yeah, I asked her
Mhm.
on your behalf, would she consider doing another TV show?
Oh yeah, would you?
I said I would. It would be focused on. I wouldn't do another dating show.
Okay.
But I would do something that's focused on my career, and then something that advocates what I'm passionate about, and that's like helping teenage girls with that get pregnant young,
Right.
with resources for education, and
Right.
then just resources for finance and
All right.
and then starting their own businesses as entrepreneurs younger, so that they can exit corporate a little sooner than I was.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. There.
Yes.
Shout out to them. Oh shit.
See?
She back on the damn button again.
Boom.
Ooh, I see.
Boom,
I
shakalaka.
I see. I see. I see. All right. So, shit, we didn't got to the damn spot. We got to the point. We had everything in that right
I
there.
think so.
Okay. Well, let's do what we do real. Let's jump into another wink and drink. Then I'm gonna come
Okay.
back with these closing. It ain't really closing. It's closing, but it ain't closing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Comments.
Got it.
Boom. Wink and drink what? A wink and drink what? A wink and drink what?
Hit him, G.
It's 5 o'clock. It's time to leave. I dig into my pockets, pull out my car keys, grab my wallet, walk out the front door, unlock my phone, open the app store. I need a place to meet and think. Found a brand new app called Wink and Drink.
Yeah.
It's Wink and Drink.
Hey.
It's Wink and Drink.
Come on.
It's Wink and Drink, a brand new app where people meet.
Come on.
It's Wink and Drink.
Hey.
It's Wink and Drink. It's Wink and Drink, a brand new app where people meet. Yeah, y'all thought I was slipping. I wasn't slipping. I wasn't slipping. That's what I do. I know how to come back to it. All right. So, hey, y'all know what we do on this time right here. We go around the room. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Queen Naja over here. And Queen Naja,
I love her name.
Thank you.
how 2 questions.
Mhm.
How was the experience tonight? And secondly, what did you learn?
Well, the experience was amazing. I really like the fact that we got to just sit around, we got to round table, we got to unpack some things. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this experience. What I learned is is that as you kind of listen to people talk about their story, it makes you start thinking about your story and those things that impacted you, why you are who you are, the little nuances, why you do things that you do. And it makes you want to kind of reach back and get some of those moments back, but you can do it in a different way. So that's kind of what I was thinking as we were kind of going through Shay's story.
Right.
Is that, you know, I can take those little joys or those little learning and teachable moments in your youth or whatever and kind of bring them back today. Like sometimes you forget those lessons that were learned, or you can kind of expand upon them because you actually went through it. So listening to somebody else go through their story really allows you to kind of think about your own story and how you can build and grow. So I like hearing other people's past, and then it helps you to learn the person, you know, their strengths. I know a lot about Shay because she's like one of my best friends, but listening to some of her trials, and I'm like, oh, that's why she does this, or that's why she does that, or oh, I see why she's like this, because, you know, you're like, okay, you had to do this, so it makes the fabric of the person.
Right. So you definitely learned some things about her that you didn't know exactly, but you can kind of see some things, you know, in that.
Yeah,
that's great.
It makes you who you are, or like they say, your mosaic.
You
know,
look at you, girl. You stop it.
You better come through, girl.
Stop.
Isn't she so just expressive and impressive?
I'm trying to let her get out of here, but you know what I'm saying?
It was hard, wasn't it?
You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So, Shay.
Yes.
Two things. I'm saying, how was the experience, and what did you learn tonight?
For me, one of the best experiences was you started in a way that I wanted to tell my story when I was on the show, the first show. I was disappointed that, and one of the main things I say about the one of the biggest hangups I have about the first experience in Italy was that I didn't get to share my story. They went off of things that have happened in my past, which is a part of my story, but there were so many different fragmented pieces. People didn't really get to see who I am, and they didn't get to know me. And I have never been on a show where they allowed me the opportunity to take this much time to just be just transparent and not feel rushed and not feel like, oh, it's a certain time I need to be done. And, you know, just really be, you know, able to have a conversation and just talk freely. And it was funny, and it was engaging, and welcomed my friend, and the experience itself, like being picked up in the Sprinter van and the dinner delivered, and, you know, the lights being dim and the like everything was exactly the experience that I would do for a
DJ
guest.
Cassidy. We were rocking now. Don't forget we were rocking the DJ Cassidy.
I know that Cassidy, man.
You took pictures with the Beyonce fan.
Come on now.
I'm just
y'all,
saying.
Y'all was
and
in
the
there,
photo shoot that we got. Like, I'm just saying, this is unlike any interview I've ever had. And
are you saying it, or you saying it?
No, I'm serious. I've been on the OWN network in Bravo. And of course, those are, you know, very great experiences.
Yeah.
But when I say that, I feel like this was about what you wanted to more so learn about me.
Right.
And not just, oh, I want to know about the show and all of that. Like, it wasn't about just the show. It was about me, my upbringing, my experiences, my having a child young, my putting myself through college, the things that mean a lot to me. I was able to express that. And to me, those are the things that people don't hear about me. They hear all the little minutia that they think they know, and I don't care, but they think they know me and they don't know nothing about me. The people that know about me that I love and care about are right to my right here. You know what I'm saying? So, and you joining the family too, since I let you in a little bit. I
got on in there a little bit now. Shit, I might not be in there, but I'm at the damn door. Okay, look.
You've been invited.
My ear right there.
You've been invited.
Right.
I didn't invite you to dinner.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, and that part to me is invaluable. What I've learned is, to be honest, I feel so passionate about working with teenagers. I really want to figure out how I can go out and start doing that more actively on my regular schedule. Because I really don't feel like I did it so much more in Chicago. And now I do a lot for the homeless and just, you know, individuals that I see. Like, I just like to feed people that are hungry. Like, that's just my thing. But I just need to I feel like I could take it a step further.
Right.
Some kind of way. So, and with the people that I know and the contacts and resources that I have, I'm pretty sure that I can figure that out.
Right.
So I'm just learning that I want to stretch myself a little more. And just to be open to different experiences. I was a little leery, like, I don't know who this guy is, you know, blah, blah. And I used to have a publicist that I worked with that would screen that kind of stuff for me.
Right.
And I'm in the process of looking for someone else. And I was just like, I kind of been a little like dragging my ass on it. And I'm just glad that I came. I really am.
I'm glad you did too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out for not dragging the ass no more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta let the ass slide on through. You know what I'm saying? Because the ass dragging don't help things. Situations. We might not get certain experiences if we just dragging asses all the time.
Exactly.
But I can definitely understand it too, though. If you don't know about somebody, or if you don't know something, anybody's gonna do that. It's kind of like going out on a date with somebody you don't know. You've never really spoken to. You know
you'll reschedule a few times.
It's normal. You know what I'm saying? You know, because
drive your own car.
There you go. Because somebody's saying, "Oh, I'm picking you up, and I'm taking somewhere where you don't even know where I'm taking you." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at least you had a little bit where Maya had come here.
Exactly.
And so it was a little bit.
It helped.
And I don't know. I don't know what she said to you.
Oh no, she had nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
And I know she funny acting as
She
hell,
funny
like
as hell.
I am.
You know what I'm saying? And that's good.
And I said, she came. I know it's clear because you think that's bougie on a whole nother level. But she's a cool ass bougie.
Yeah, she is.
That's my girl.
She is. She's really definitely down to earth and cool.
Yeah,
you know
she
what I'm
is
saying?
great.
Definitely a person somebody want to know.
Yes.
Probably definitely a person you don't want to be on the other side of her.
No.
Because
oh no.
She's resourceful. Her resourcul game
baby.
is strong.
Oh, she got me into a spot and she wasn't even in town. And she was like, just so you know, ask for this person and nigga. I was like, well, thank you, Jesus. You made it happen. And I wasn't even.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
thought my name. They treat me like my name's Stanley.
Shout out for resourcefulness. but it becomes part of access. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and people, if they can feel the genuineness, and this is why I just tell it, it's like this right here. When people understand a certain genuineness, you know what I'm saying, about people, when you learn, it's kind of like, even I'm gonna tell you, Tony M, right? Tony M, he's been watching my show since the beginning, right? To the point where, you know, it's just kind of like I had to meet him. You know what I'm saying? My thing was like, yo, let's go. Hey, what you doing today?
Yeah.
Let's meet at this spot right here.
Yeah.
And it's soon, because one, we talk whether he calls in or something like that, but at the same time, it's one of those things where I already kind of felt and I kind of knew how he was, because he was genuine. And I'm telling you, when we met, people were watching us, they would thought we were brothers. Nice. Honestly, because just the way we connected and just what we were talking about, and we were just making sure we were taking care of one another. Yeah. Because we just off of being genuine. You know what I'm saying? And we understand there's not a lot, but you know, the thing we do click about is this right here. We're just two country boys. You know what I'm saying? He's from one state, I'm from another state. You know what I'm saying? But we hold true to the morals of just being a man.
That's what's
and
up.
That's the biggest thing. So we connect on being men.
That's,
you know what I'm saying? And I think other men can really connect on that. So that's why I'm so big on it.
That's dope.
You know, and it's hard, you know, because there's not a lot of men out here. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah. This is very true. This is very true. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't even know. It kills me how we were having a conversation about two gentlemen, and one of them like is super, super nice and open doors or whatever. And the other one that's just not his thing.
Right.
And it's like, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I'm like, well, opening doors to me is I kind of like that.
Right.
And as a woman, you know, dating and not having that, like if that's the kind of stuff that makes a woman be like, oh, okay, well, he opened my doors and he don't. And those are sometimes the deciding factors.
Yeah, it's true. And I do think your door should be open. You know what I'm saying? Period. Whether you're driving or whether you're in the passenger side, it doesn't matter. That's something. Whether you're mad or you're not mad, you have a disagreement.
Where you from, Cletus?
North Carolina.
Oh, okay. So you from the South,
right?
I'm letting you know.
That's what we understand.
But that's not a concept that is exhibited in any way, shape, or form up north. Like from what I've seen, the majority of the guys that I know from up north are not open your door kind of guys. Right. And
I'm saying even through the disagreement, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. See, this is what I think in a lot of cases. Like I've probably been called a robot before, in the sense of, because you can have an issue about that, right? That can be the issue, but it doesn't mean everything else is an issue. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So it changes nothing about me opening the door. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, I'm gonna open the door. I'm like, no, what you doing? No.
Right.
Stop. You know, you don't open the door. What you doing? But if they're in emotion, I'm gonna open my own door. Well, no, you're not gonna open the door. I ain't gonna let you open the door because you don't do that, right?
Yeah. Right. I'm mad at you, but you still gotta eat. Like, I might put your plate on the stove and walk away.
But damn right. That's what we used to do with Mama. Mama be like, make his plate. There you go. You know what I'm saying? But that was a lesson though.
Mhm.
That was a lesson. It was a strong lesson. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Stay who you are. Don't let nothing change you. Don't
Yep.
let nobody
Yes.
change who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So if I'm about opening the door, I'm gonna open the door. I don't
Yep.
care how mad you get.
Yep.
I don't care what
I
happens.
know somebody that's just
Yeah.
like that. Like he'll be
Yeah.
mad as hell, but he'll still open my door, and I'm
Yeah.
like, unless he's just being a complete asshole,
Right.
then he's like,
Yeah. But it's just there's just a man.
But that's a
stuff,
good
though.
thing. That's a good
just
thing.
man stuff. No, this
Absolutely.
is
Can
usually
I
one,
hold
please.
the sword?
Go ahead.
Because
I'm gonna hand it to you.
I've been watching it, and
Oh shoot.
I want to be like Gladiator. I like Gladiator.
Well, before you do that, let me move this way. Okay.
Is it a real sword?
Oh yeah.
I don't trust you, Shay.
I'm
Not when no
saying,
dead.
look, oh my God, it's heavy as hell. Look at this, y'all. I want to do something crazy with it. I'm like Gladiator. I want to be like Russell Crowe in Gladiator.
Excalibur.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all look. Goodness. Okay, I'm scared of putting it even any closer to me. Because the thing about it is, Naja's right. I'm clumsy as hell. So I've been stabbed and killed myself by mistake. By mistake. Oh, I did. I stabbed myself in the, where was I? In the ankle.
But you got a big knife on your thigh.
It wasn't
what I'm
there
saying?
then, was it? My knife wasn't on my thigh then. That's why I fell. Because it wasn't.
So what was the whole the thing of the garter belt with the knife?
Well,
the
this
knife
is a tattoo that I have wanted for like at least 5 years. So
Right.
I wanted it before I moved here.
Right.
I had I just wanted something that was different and sexy, that wasn't just like a chef hat or whatever.
Right.
So because I'm sexy and I'm a chef, I wanted a chef tattoo that was super sexy, that would represent my personality.
Hey, if y'all go to
And-
Van Johnson's Instagram, you'll see a thigh.
And then also
knife and
he
garter belt on.
and then he also put my French culinary term mise en place at the top here.
So ain't want to look
It's
at
a
it
French
all
culinary
like that.
term. And then the colors are perfect.
And then don't it feel bad? We're like, I only want to look at a
You're
thigh.
like,
You know, so I want to look at the
Sorry.
thing. You know,
But
to
yeah,
read it.
It's there to look.
I know.
Well, let me read it. Then.
It's okay. It's called mise en place. MISENPLACE.
that's-
It's French for everything in its place.
Okay. Yeah.
Because this is the place that this is supposed to be in. And it's just super cool because my knife is one of my most
right.
treasured and most it's just an important tool
Right.
for me in the kitchen.
Right.
So this was a big deal for me to get.
Woo.
I've been wanting it for a while.
Did the inner thigh, did that hurt?
What hurt the most was the inner thigh.
Inner
Yeah.
thigh?
Yeah. It hurt the most, but I mean, like,
Oh, the
like
most.
Van said, I just sat there the whole time and watched Godfather.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? That was boss like, you know what I'm saying? So that's good. Hey, well, I want to tell you this right here. I really appreciate both of you. I'm glad you stopped dragging your ass if that's what you were doing. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
That you came, honestly. I'm really glad that you came.
I'm so glad I came too. Thank you,
You know
for
what I'm
having
saying?
me.
And I just ask that you do this right here. If somebody asks you about your experience, ask you to be honest. 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, I don't believe in sugarcoating anything. Something's wrong, something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because one, I can only be better, you know what I'm saying, by knowing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, just you as a chef. If somebody
Absolutely.
didn't like something, you know what I'm saying? Hey, okay, what is it? You know what I'm saying? So one, so I don't do that again, or what I can make better, you know what I'm saying, to please your palate, whatever it is, right?
Thank you for
Because
saying that.
it's really about, you know, pleasing.
That's important.
You know what I'm saying? And
It's doing a disservice.
right
to
and,
you.
and if you want to create an experience, and I'm sure every meal that you prepare is an experience.
Absolutely.
And so my thing is, I try to do the same thing. Everything's not gonna be perfect. Things happen. It's just one of those
Yeah.
things. But if you can make it, you know, like, okay, like I told you before, I say, hey, well, I promise you gonna have a great time. I promise you both that.
Sure did.
I said, you know, it's just one of those
Sure
things,
did.
you know.
Sure did.
You
You delivered.
know, shout out to me and delivering. My delivery game is strong, okay? So hey, I want to appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you so much, Queen Naja. I'm
Thank
glad that you came with it.
I am too.
I'm glad you didn't bring any other friend but her. That's
I'm
great.
glad,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
glad.
She almost dumped me.
I
Did you?
did.
Yeah,
almost.
she
You almost
I
did it.
love her, but you know.
She was like, "Listen, if you can't, it's fine, and or I can
I was
just
gonna-
ask so."
I was
Ooh.
gonna ask somebody else.
I'm like, well, let me know.
Mm.
No, she wasn't. She was like, I'll be there because I know I love you and I'm coming.
That's what I'm talking about. See, and aren't you glad you came?
I am.
And somebody else wouldn't have got the experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
You know,
I'm
all right.
very glad I came.
That's my
That's
girl.
what I'm talking about. Hey, I appreciate you guys. What's today? Friday. Yeah. So it's Friday. So next week we got some hot shows also next week. You know, we got a show on Monday. I got my girl from Pillow Talk Houston. Pillow Talk, she's coming in on Monday. Riri.
What's her name?
Riri.
I feel like I know her.
Yeah, she's a big deal. She's a big deal.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
She's a big deal. So got her coming in. She's never been on a podcast because she has her own show.
Oh.
And so but I explained to her, I said, well, this is an experience. It's not a podcast.
There you
Which
go.
it is not a podcast.
It's true.
It's 5 casts.
Yeah.
It's an experience. And so she's coming in on that. And she came in off recommendation and somebody hit me up and said, hey man, I think you know you should have her on your show. You know, I think y'all both will like it.
Well, you got to come on my show.
Come on now, I'm waiting for you to say something now. Don't act like I want to come in and eat now.
I love
'Cause listen,
it.
I seen how you be getting down in there.
I'm just
You be
saying.
getting down.
I'm a frequent flyer.
You be getting down.
She's
You know
a
what I'm
freaking.
saying?
She is a freaking flyer. So
Listen.
I want to invite you to one of my shows in
Hey,
July,
Whenever.
so that I can give you some of the Chef Shay experience.
Ooh.
Because you got to taste some of my food.
Listen, you know I'm ready
You
to do that.
showed me a really great time,
Mm,
so I'm gonna absolutely make sure I lay out the red carpet for when you come to my house.
I appreciate you.
And I do it in my house,
I
in my
appreciate
kitchen,
you.
so we gonna get it in.
I appreciate
have
you.
some
You know what I'm
fun.
saying? And
So you
know
let
what
me
I'm
know
saying?
what date. We do it Friday nights,
Okay.
unless we change. But I do, like I said, I'm in the process of kind of redoing my
Right.
whole social media management and that. So if we change everything, I'll keep you posted.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You let me
Yes.
know whenever you
I
can let me
shall.
in there. I'm up in there.
I got you.
I don't work for nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me because I ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying?
Entrepreneur.
So I can do what I got to do anytime I want to do it.
You Craig, you know you're
Not a good employee.
You know what I'm saying?
Not.
Hey, so definitely make sure y'all tune in next week. Great shows. But like I said, tomorrow, get your Wink and Drink apps. Go into it. 7 p.m. It's gonna come out. I'm sure it's gonna come out before 7 p.m. because we want to make sure that you're in the area. Come on out. Boy Tony hopefully he can be in there tomorrow. I know he has something to do. But when I tell you we're gonna have a great time, Look for them G5 slingshots gonna be out there.
Yay.
Roaming the city
Hey.
tonight, tomorrow.
There you go.
They're gonna be roaming, so make sure you get them. If you need to rent them, just hit @G5 slingshots. You know what I'm saying? Throw the phone call, email, DM, whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you can reserve them because they're really not around that much. So I appreciate y'all, and we're gonna end with my girl Corey C with that jam that's hidden.
Hey,
She's an independent artist, but she's about to
she's
blow
from
up. No. She's out of Virginia, but she's a independent artist, and she's about to blow up because I'm gonna blow her up,
Hey.
There you go.
and she's gonna.
That's ain't nothing like support.
Everybody gonna be hearing this song all over the world.
You know, this reminds me so much of Dish Nation. I'm a huge fan of
really?
Dish Nation.
Dish. Oh, you know what I didn't do?
I
Oh,
love
you know I
Dish
just messed up.
Nation.
I'm glad you just put that last little bit in there because I just messed up.
What?
Man, I just got cussed out. I didn't put the phone number up for people to call in.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna take a couple phone calls.
Okay,
You don't
let's do
mind?
it. Not at all.
Okay, all right. Just want to make
Oh,
sure.
we may as well go ahead and close the night out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure now.
I'm
You
like, we already got kidnapped. So
I
know what I'm saying?
might
Shout out to the damn kidnapping.
Yeah,
the five cast kidnapping crew.
Yes,
You know
all
what I'm
day.
saying?
Right,
All
the
day.
kidnap van.
Damn
pulled
black
up.
van.
Okay, look, it's gonna be look. It's you like hanging out with Van's ass. Shoot, all night long.
You won't want to say that.
You right. You
Oh
right.
man. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? It is 832-779-6068 is the number. So go ahead and call on in because I know some people got some questions to ask. We talking to the celebrity Chef Shay Atkins in
Hey,
the building
y'all.
doing her thing. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
y'all so much for. And I just don't know how many times to say it that I appreciate. Like when I see people and they're like, "Oh, I loved you on the show," and
Mhm.
just a support, from our people, because you have so many people that send such crazy messages and
Right.
talking crap and being so serious. Guess what, y'all? It's reality TV.
That's it.
Just don't take it so
Don't
serious.
get personal with the
Calm
damn show.
down. Damn. It's not that serious. I didn't take it that serious. Why the hell are you?
Hell no.
But you know what? Some people just don't have anything to do with their lives.
Not a damn thing to do. Not a damn
I got
thing.
something to do,
What you got to do?
man. Look here, I just hit the mule, baby. So I just get that rain dance in right quick,
Stop.
That's Tony M in the building. Tony
Hey,
Chef
M.
Shay,
How you doing?
I'm good. When we gonna have that grilling season? And
My goal is to have it by 4th of July. I'm working hard on it over the next couple of weeks. I had a death in my family, so I have to go to Chicago. So that kind of put a monkey wrench into my plan. So I'm trying to get it worked out though, for sure.
Okay, well,
I'll keep you
hey,
posted. I promise.
We'll get when we get it. I'm following you on your IG, so you know.
Thank you.
Just
I
let
appreciate
us
the
know
follow.
so we can put to some good use there. You know.
Yes, sir. For sure.
Yeah. Other than that, hey, thanks for coming through the show.
I had so much fun.
Hey, Tony, what you got for Queen Naja over here now? You know she got that driving school over here now.
Listen.
What up, Tony?
CDL in hand, baby. What you want to know? What you need from me when you ready to do something?
Immediately. So follow my
You got
Instagram. Yes. So follow my Instagram.
Yeah, I'm on yours too.
Okay, great. Send me a DM through that, and then I'll hit you
Will
back.
do.
Okay.
She's okay with
Will
DMs,
do.
obviously.
That's right. The business goes down in the DM.
Real professional like.
Hey, look,
You said professional like. I know that's thank you.
Absolutely.
I just, you know what it is? It's not that I'm just, it's just I miss so much stuff that comes out on that because I'm not on it as much. I'm such a text message and email. I'm going to look at those every day, all the time.
right.
I like when it comes to the DMs, it's something I only check like literally, I want to say, I'm bad. I don't even know how
you're
often I check it. It's so bad.
That's okay. So Tony, you gonna hit up that wink and drink?
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
the app been blowing up all day on my phone.
Are you
Really?
serious?
Are you going to the
Yeah.
exclusive?
So I'm still kind of off topic. I had a prior engagement or whatever. So if I can get out of that, then you will see me there.
I
You'll
only
know
got
it's
one
me.
person in
Okay,
my
I'm gonna know it's you. What
You'll
color
know
socks
it's
you gonna
me.
have on?
Oh.
I think some hot pink or something. It was gonna be
All right,
probably something pink.
all right. You just gotta walk through. Put your pants leg up so we know it's you.
Oh my goodness, I got
If-
another wink here.
If I got pants on, I might not have pants on.
Short game strong.
Oh, I think this guy knows. He must have been paying attention because he just winked at me and he's 58. So he's like, oh, he's older.
Yeah. See, shout out to them seasonings out here today. Right now.
Seasoning in there.
Them seasonings.
Hey, listening. I appreciate a man that listens.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Hey,
impressed.
You
listen,
need that grilling season.
Hey,
I'm impressed.
hey, you know them season guys, they ain't scared to put them numbers down there.
Hey,
They
you.
ain't
Not-
scared to put the
not at
age
all.
down.
I ain't mad at that.
Hey, nah.
Well, hopefully we get to see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Likewise. So if
That would
I
be
can
fun.
definitely, if I can get through, I'm coming through. No doubt about it. So,
All right, I'm gonna look for your hot pink socks.
yeah.
I love
You'll know
it.
it's me, baby. You
All
know
right.
it's me.
And look, they got the like X or check, like yes or no, like swipe left or right thing in here too. That is so funny. I love this. This is really cool.
Yeah. You move,
This is really
to the right.
cool.
It's the thing to be.
This is really cool. Okay.
This app here is serious.
I'm down.
This
This is
app is
interesting.
serious.
This is so funny because it's almost like a dating app, but it's not.
Right.
You know,
well,
I
it's like you
appreciate.
were saying, you can use it for dating, networking, or just
But what
you
you
know,
gonna do when your boyfriend or your girlfriend see it and be like, who is this wench winking at you name Chef Shay?
well,
You gonna break
I'm just
up,
being
'cause-
funny. She gonna delete your app and all your information contacts.
you can use it for your itch scratches too. You know.
Ah.
Shout out to them itch scratches.
You know what?
That little scratching the itch.
I was talking about back in the day. Like, I was talking about back in the day. Things have changed. Things have changed.
But yeah. So, but yeah, man. So yeah, that's. But like I say, thanks for coming through the show, ladies. Had a good time. Great show.
Yes.
And so, but yeah, well, if I can get through there tomorrow, man, you know for sure I'm coming. So
Okay. You know, we'll be waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yes.
Nice
For
to
sure,
Good
talk
to
for
talk
sure.
to you.
yeah, good to talk to you too.
Okay.
Have a good night. Be
Later
safe.
on, y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Bye.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and we appreciate that right there. We're gonna go ahead and close out with this song here. The hottest song in the streets right now.
What's that?
I will see y'all Monday. You know what I'm saying? Emotional.
That you took with me, you're killing me. Don't tell that lie.
Don't waste my time. Just leave me alone. You're killing me. Love so lonely at the top of emotional. That you support me. You're killing me. And I'm so hungry. I don't waste my time. Okay. Just leave me alone. You're killing me. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. Baby, don't want no love, don't want no friends, count 20s, never 10s. Came up on a couple bands and you can't get nothing from me. Always got your hand out, looking for a handout, running, chasing at the club, wanna see what I'm about, but you ain't finessing on me. You think it's easy to be rolling with the money team. You ain't nothing but a least bad credit on your name. While you always in the streets, we can never be the same. You gave another lesson on me. Okay. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. Baby, look at me, stop telling me that you just want me, you're killing me. Don't waste my time, just leave me alone. You're killing me. So lonely at the top of emotional. That you just want me, you're killing me. And I'm so hungry, don't waste my time. Just leave me alone. You're killing me. Now shorty just pause, keep that fake love, I don't need your applause. Where was you at when my back hit the wall? Knowing the call was about to end it all. Went off the deep end and you let me fall. Bounce back like D-Rose, bitch, watch how I ball. Lonely appear, but that's life, fuck them all. Can't trust them at all, cause last I recall, look, I've been making moves, no help, 10 toes, mad losses and shit I had to take. Drifting on my own like castaways. Thinking about the homies who passed away. And ringing up the loot the fastest way. Better make them mad today. Fuck who don't feel it, the menace and villain. OG got me wheezy, it's really no ceiling. If you switched up on me, better stand on that shit. Still walk around like I be the man in this bitch. Shooters and that red dot like Japan in this bitch. Finna blow shit up like it's Iran in this bitch. You can never kill the vibes, take your best shot. Sitting high, number 9 is the best spot. So lonely at the top, I'm emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. So lonely at the top, I'm emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own, baby.